Hello, how are you? Welcome to a live stream. Welcome to a live stream that's open for all. It's not members only. Some of the members in the chat probably thinking, hey, why isn't this members only? You may or may not speak like that, I don't know. But the answer to that is, every now and then we like to mix it up, allow other people to come in, see what you get as members to allow our memberships to grow. Also, we are toying with the idea of actually not making a video from tonight's game and just letting this live stream stay on the channel, in which case it needs to be open to all viewers or else they won't get to see the game. So we're playing with that, we're playing with a few things, but if you're not a member and you're watching right now, we do this sort of thing all the time. The members can vouch for it. We do members only reserves games, members only women's games, we do members only as live streams after 5 PM on Saturday, because we're legally not allowed to stream the 3 PM kickoffs at the moment. We hope that's going to change one day, as it should change. It's the same rule that affects the Premier League in England. It's why you can't watch 3 PM Premier League games in England anyway. But yes, we are live. It's a cup game tonight. If you're wondering, it's a cup game, and you might even recognise the name of this team down here. Anyone that lives in North London will know about it, but also hashtag superfans will know about it, because it is actually our original landlords. First ever ground share we had in non-league was at Haringey Borough, but they've come to us today. When we originally ground shared with them, they were in step 3, we were in step 6. There was 3 divisions between us. Now, there's only 1 division between us. They're step 3, we're step 4. They're actually at the lower ends of step 3 right now. Not quite the relegation zone, but just outside it. And we're in the upper echelons of step 4. So there's really only about half a league between us. Shows you how things can change over time. I'm not going to talk about Saturday's game in a great deal, mainly because it's only gone on YouTube 2 hours ago, so there's easily a chance people watching this don't know what happened in that game. So I'm not going to do spoilers of exactly what happened, but I will say quickly that we did lose on Saturday, and therefore we want to bounce back. But I do recommend you watch the game as soon as possible and get the full context of that fixture. But there was always a chance that Devs were going to change things up a lot tonight, because it's a cup game. It's the Isthmian Cup, by the way, the Isthmian League Cup, which involves 4 divisions. Our division, the other 2 divisions at our level in the Isthmian setup, and the division above us as well. These guys are from the division above us, but it's a cup that is a potential one we could win, we could progress in. That said, Devs is changing the team up a lot. 8 changes from the starting lineup from Saturday, because we've got a massive game against top of the league on Saturday in the league. So with that in mind, DJ Jazzy James, will you please get the team sheet up? You can see some of the players shaking hands right now of Haringey Borough players, obviously us in the yellow and blue, Haringey in the green, but this is the team tonight. So it's a return to the starting lineup for Pagey. Interesting stat for you, Pagey and James Philp have both played the same amount of games now this season, 6 games each. Pagey's conceded 7 goals, James has conceded 8 goals, so almost exactly level. So they're exactly the same amount of minutes played, 540 to be precise. Pagey back in today. Brooksy is one of the few people that keeps his starting position from Saturday at left back. Tom Anderson in and Eli Benoit in at centre back. Greg Halford and Harry Haston both being rested. And that means at right back we have Billy Willis returning to the side as well. The other people that are starting tonight that started on the weekend is actually only Yoni. It's actually only Yoni, Max Cornhill and Ben Brooks. 3 players that started on Saturday. Max Cornhill came off at half time as well, so he only played half a game. So only Ben and Yoni played 90 minutes on Saturday and they start tonight. So the team, Pagey in goal, Ben Brooks left back, Tom Anderson, Eli Benoit centre half, right back Billy Willis, centre midfield. Then we have Max Cornhill, Yoni Vukaj and Eman Akunja. It might be on the first time we've seen Eman and Yoni start together. They usually interchange. Toby O'Mallaren gets his first start in quite some time, a couple months perhaps, because he was away for work reasons. He's down the left flank, Kojo's down the right flank, and we have Alex Teniola, AT, up front. We've got some Haringey Borough Ultras just coming in here as well. So let us know what you think about the team. The bench is very strong. Matt Waldridge, Pedro Carvalho. There's the 2 players that played the most minutes this season, by the way, Waldridge and Carvalho. James Philp, goalkeeper substitute. Ollie Miles, striker substitute. And PK Humble is the other substitute. Stampy's going to join me on commentary here as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Right now we're leaving the comments open to everyone. But we are going to be going to members only in the comments at some point to give you guys another incentive to be members. Also, don't forget, please gift memberships. If you fancy it, you can help other people become members. Okay, we're going to go live. We might not make a video out of this, Stampy, so this might just stay on the channel. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah. You're the boss.
Okay, we're about to kick off here against Haringey Borough. And we are underway here. Haringey in the green and black. Away team, of course, hashtag in the yellow and blue. As I mentioned already, we made 8 changes to the side. But Haringey Borough have made 5 changes to their side from Saturday as well. So quite a few changes in their lineup, as you'd expect from a cup competition like this, Stampalicious.
Yeah, it's always good to get players on rotation. As Devs always says to the boys, like, I know our players are always disheartened when they don't get minutes. So he always reminds them, you know, look, we're a big team, but everyone's going to play, everyone's needed at some point. So don't think just because you're not playing now that you're not going to get minutes. So
yeah, I think it's important to stress as well. We've had 2 boys starting tonight that haven't even been in the squad for the last 2 games, such as rarely actually we've had no injuries for the last 2 games. So Billy Willis and Kojo, the right side tonight, right back and right wing, have been left out the squad the last 2 games. So them, alongside the likes of Eli Benoit, who's been dual-regged with Barking, Tom Anderson back in the side, E-Man, the man on the ball right now, Toby, AT, they've all got a point to prove, haven't they?
Yeah, 100%. And I know even someone like Kojo, who was playing for us last season, as he whips in a good ball there, you know, he's used to playing in this side. So I know it'll be bugging him a little bit, obviously not being involved with the squad. So he's got a lot to prove today, but I'm sure he'll take it on board and embrace it. And hopefully we see a goal or an assist from him today. Can
we please get a pinned comment with the team sheet in the chat, please? Eddie's on it, good man. What I like tonight, I like the idea of AT and Kojo linking up, because obviously Kojo's a great crosser and AT wants crosses, doesn't he?
We've also got Ben Brooks as well.
What a ball that is.
Delicious ball.
Tom Anderson, joint active top goal scorer in the club right now with Toby on 10 goals for the Tags. Both of them starting tonight. Will one of them become the leading active goal scorer at the club? So we're going to get the comment, we're going to get the team sheet. It's actually the bottom of the screen right now because James is an absolute wizard. Pagey, Brooksy, Tomo, Cornhill, E-Man, Toby, Yoni, Billy, AT, Eli, Kojo. It's a cup competition. Yes, this is a cup competition. Is that in the title of the YouTube video? Is it in the title? Yeah, it is in the title.
Velocity Cup.
Velocity Cup, which is the 4 Ishmael leagues combined. Haringey Borough are a higher league than us. Let's not forget that. We are the underdogs here, and that's without us making 8 changes from the starting lineup on Saturday. So, you know, it's a team of people that have played less this year for us. Against a team in a higher league opposition standpoint. So it's a big ask, really. The boys that are trying to impress, they've got to come in and beat people in the higher league than us.
Yeah. Have you mentioned already that this is obviously our old home, basically?
Yeah,
one of our old homes.
These guys graciously let us borrow their ground in our first season, Step 6, which we won, of course. Shout out to 1980 and Jens Gern, who you can remember for 2 months, by the way. Do you think Swansea will get promoted to the Premier League this season? Got no idea. I know QPR are top. Worth pointing out, if you do join the Oppo fans only membership, make sure you only do that if you're a fan of another team rather than hashtag, because we try and share the money if possible with the opposing team for that. So it's only one to click if you are not a hashtag fan. Just because it costs more doesn't mean you're helping the club more. You're actually hurting the club. Hashtag if you join that one accidentally. Straight to penalties if it is level at 90 minutes. That is right. AT chasing down the defender there for Haringey Borough.
I like that. Good energy from the start.
Playing it around the back here, the Haringey guys. You've got the captain on the ball, looking for a ball down the middle. Cheeky little flick from the striker. Offside calls from our defence and not agreed with by the linesman. And then we've got the number 16, Lewis Byrne Hewitt. Didn't feature in Saturday's game for Haringey. Ball into the box. Ooh. Tom Anderson gets a touch, although it's kept alive for that man I just name-checked, Byrne Hewitt, who puts it over.
Why has he gone for... I mean, I'm not going to complain, obviously, because they're the opposing team, but like, if I'm in that position, surely you just got to lash it, right? I don't know what he was trying to do. Hook it over the keeper into the goal? I'm not sure. But as a bit of a let-off, he looked like he was winding up to shoot there, but he actually just made a little bit of a cheeky disguised pass, and I think it was Tom Anderson there who got the block. Sent it high into the sky.
It was indeed. Tell you what, guys, I'll give you a little countdown. We're going to turn the comments to members only at 15 minutes into the game. So you non-members, you've got 10 minutes to just say what you want. We'll try and answer you if we can. But after that, it's going to be members only. Feel free to do gifted memberships, guys, if you want to give more people the power to comment. Cleared by Tom Anderson, who's got that Lewis Watson-like long hair now. It's going to be hard to pick them apart when Lewis is playing again. Another player missing tonight, obviously, through injury. He's been missing for about 5 weeks now, I think. Captain, of course. Cornhill wearing the armband tonight, I believe.
Yep, vice-captain.
Oh, we're still in the Vars. We're not allowed to play in the Vars. We've gone past the Vars. We've gone to the FA Trophy level now, but we are out of that. We lost on penalties in that one, unfortunately.
Do you want to move that over? So
No, I don't really want you in it, mate, to be honest. Do you want those headphones?
Yeah.
There you go. It's Stampy's big head. Just about squeeze it in.
Oh, this will keep my ears warm as well. Nice.
A good ball here down the left. Chance for Toby Aroma-Laran to show us what we've been missing. There's no doubt about it. We do miss him when he's gone. The problem is he gets all these TV opportunities. Too big time, isn't it? That's the problem.
Big time, isn't it?
I think we should rename him Mr. Big Time. Throw in for the tags. Johnny Gill, the only answer to that question is Faisal Manju. Kojo on the ball. Looks for AT, flicks it back in the air. Cornhill, cheeky little header down to Brooksy, puts it in first time. Yoni, can you control it? Tries a first time pass to AT, who tries to hook it onto E-Man. Shot from distance from Cornhill. And that's going to be a corner.
Touch pass there from Yoni was outrageous. Literally sat perfectly there for AT, who tried another flick on. And it's another chance for us there.
Corner for the tags. Ben Brooks going to take it with his wand of a left foot. As he whips it in, he says, Expelliarmus. Hopefully we can get... Who would be good at heading in Harry Potter? I don't really know Harry Potter that well. Who's decent in the air? Well, I guess anyone on a broomstick. Boom. Corner coming in here from Ben Brooks. Come on. Whips it in. It's a great ball. Keeper's pushed it away. Back to Brooksy. Delivers again. This one low. Goes right across. You just need someone arriving on that Stamp boy.
Yeah, it was nearly one of their players that did that for us, to be honest. He got a little touch on it, but the keeper had enough time to watch it, and he thankfully grasps that one in his hands.
Right, about 6.5 minutes before, no, about 7.5 minutes, sorry, before we go to members only in the chat. Just giving you a warning.
Is this a definite?
Someone else.
Is this a definite about the leaving this up instead of the thing?
Probably. Yeah, it's not a definite, but I'm thinking about it.
Okay, because I'm thinking about also if we do.
Yeah, just do it like you're gonna do it. Give yourself the option. You know.
Okay.
Haringey on the ball here at the back. Playing it across here to the captain, who goes by the name of Jorge Jassi Sambu. Not many chances yet for either side. Big ball forward here. Benoit gets a header on it.
I was going to say, if you didn't get a touch on that, Spen, one of their players was straight from goal there. A bit similar to the goal we conceded just the other day on Saturday.
Good work here from the right wing, although Captain Max Cornhill was across to cut out the danger. Now AT, can you hold it up here? Get the tags in play. Good work from the striker. Plays it back to Brooksy. That's what we need. Brooksy just digs it over to Benoit. Controls it with the knee. Billy Willis has asked for it, but I think he's going to go more direct, and he's looking for a switch over to Toby. Doesn't make it.
Almost. Ooh.
Good work there from the number 7, Johnny Ashman. Oh, it's going to almost make it through. Pagey opts not to go with the hands, kicks it. AT gets something on it. The defender falls over. Is that a foul? AT styled it out, but is that not affected AT's ability to run through there?
I think so, but he didn't. I think maybe if he made a bit more of a fuss, he would have caused the referee to make or forced him to make a decision there, but he didn't really say anything. He just got on with it. Shout
out to Carl Ben, who's been a member for 16 months. You're a bloody legend, mate.
16 months?
No, he's pretty much day one, to be honest. He's a day one since we started the members stuff on YouTube. Why is Stampy not starting? Do you want to answer that one?
I am injured.
Is that what it is? He must have been injured for about 5 years, mate.
No, just 2 years. Getting old, you know, these days. The joints.
Getting old.
The knees, the ankles.
Tom Anderson's not getting old. Look at him run through. Is he going to go away to Toby? He might nick it off him here. Toby Aroma-Laran is in the box. Can he get into a shooting opportunity? Unfortunately, he did. That shot was not great.
Scuffed it. Tried to wrap his foot around it too much. Ended up scuffing it.
Seb on golf. He's also been a member for 16 months. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Seb.
He could literally just log in as hashtag if he wanted to, but no, he's a member himself. Same as me. I'm the same, by the way. Spencer FC. Lewis Preston as well, another member of the hashtag family.
Hey,
18 months.
Well.
He's on 18 months.
Nah, LP's got hacks, man. LP's cheating out here.
Yanni plays it back to Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson's sent it too far forward. Keeper will mop that up all day long. Adam ML, 14 months. Thank you, Adam. He's one of our friends here at Hashtag Comes to Games. Is he here today? I don't know. He might be.
He is here.
He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, he's hiding behind
Lenton as well. He's the real OG, 18 months. James Hodges has done it next to me. I'm just dropping things about people becoming members, and everyone next to me is doing it. It's great.
How do I do mine?
It's a mayor. Our friends from Ireland, 18 months. Mr. Dan Ross, 18 months. Lewis York, 16 months. King Sheeran, 15 months. These are over the 1 year club, these guys. Absolute legends. JG Bill Cow as well, also on 18 months. Up the tags. Toby holds this up well against opposition. Gets a throw in. Looking down the line here for Yanni. Can he keep it alive? He's getting a shirt pulled, I think.
Fighting his man there.
Yanni, though, kept it going. Finds Max Cornhill here. Billy Willis wants it, although he's made it a bit hard to find him. Kojo's going to get over to Eli. Eli is going to go all the way back to Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson playing left centre-back tonight. Brooksy fires that into Yanni, but it goes to E-Man instead. I don't know if he meant that.
Oh, no.
E-Man's pass back was careless, and we've lost possession. Brooksy gets something on that, but not enough to stop him. He looks a bit dangerous, old Johnny Ashman, on the right, doesn't he? Switch back to the captain.
Don't let him drive. Don't let him drive.
Plays it out to the man with the gloves on.
That's a fine, by the way.
He's going to try and whip it on the left foot. It's a good area. It's a header as well, and it's the first real shot from either team. Luckily for us, it's off target.
Let off, man. Delivered it a bit too easy into the box, and he seemed fairly unopposed. Luckily, the delivery was just behind him, so he kind of had to try and hook his head back round and get it on target, but it's not a bad attempt, to be fair. Ben
Watson says he'd love for Hashtag to play his home club, Scunthorpe United. It could happen, mate. It could happen. It's not impossible. It's your 2 minute warning, guys. 2 minutes. The comments are going to go to members only. So if you're not a member, enjoy your privileges for 2 minutes, or maybe become a member. Enjoy the membership privileges forever.
If my memory serves me correctly, Cameron Morris, him and I think it's his brother. You know, they're the guys from America. I love them guys. If this is you, come back, man. Come back. I need you guys back here.
Ball forward. Toby tries to flick it. Gets another go at it. It's E-Man actually on the chase, making up some ground here.
Badger him.
Still E-Man, going to chase it. Keeper's touch is a little bit heavy. Brooksy needs to win this. Gets something on it, but it goes to a Haringey striker who looks quick. Plays it into the middle here. The man in the gloves with a double-barreled surname. Puts it back across. Billy Willis' clearance goes against the tall attacking player. I'll give you some names for those guys. So we've got the lad at the gloves is Lewis Byrne Hewitt. The big lad is Cheney Phage Bergin. They've actually got 3 double-barreled named in the starting lineup today for Haringey. Is that too many?
Cultured, I like it. Not mad.
I think 2's the maximum, really. In the Prem, you're not allowed more than 2.
Oh, is that an official rule? Okay, got it.
Okay, 40 seconds. We're going to go to members only on the chat, guys, just to let you know. We are going to go back to all open chat at half-time and then for the first few minutes of the second half, but the rest of it will be members only. Go on, Kojo, my son. Kojo's kept it alive. Needs a bit of support. Billy Willis is offering that support, saying, lean on me. But Kojo passes it off the pitch.
Thought Billy Willis was going to go for the overlap there. Would have been a nice little interchange, but unfortunately not on the same wavelength there.
Okay, throw in for Haringey. And let's go members only on the chat, please, James.
Don't take us away. Well, if you want to chat, become a member. You know what to do.
Don't forget, gifted memberships are an option. If any of you out there are feeling generous, you can help non-members become members. £5 a month is the membership price. You get a lot. Some months you get like 10 plus games.
Yep.
So that's 50p a game, and not to mention the other content we've made for members as well. Member-only interviews. We do the weekly updates as well. Neil takes a lot of time to put them together.
And that's it, guys.
Benjamin Bessemer has become a member, by the way. Benjamin Bessemer, that's a name I recognise. He's been around for a while.
Good, Max.
Were we on subscribers only before that, James? Yeah, thought so. It's free to subscribe, so no complaints there. Do we know how strong Haringey are? Well, they've changed 5 from their starting lineup on Saturday, so they're changed too. They did lose 3-0 on Saturday to Aveley, who are a team we know well, of course. They got promoted from our league to Haringey's league last year. They're actually going very well. I think they're sitting in 3rd right now in the league, in the playoff places, which is amazing when you consider we really, well, not only did we beat them at the end of last year, we also matched them pound for pound in a friendly right before the season started. I wouldn't say our best squad is far away from Aveley's squad, to be honest, but they're sitting in the league above us, and they're sitting high up in that league. Long range shot, he's hit that well. He's got a foot like a traction engine.
He has lashed that one. Jesus, if that was on target, that could have caused some real problems, but just over the bar.
Shout out to Jack Old, who's just become a member for the 3rd month. You're a legend, mate. He says up the tags. The other thing to bearing in mind as well is if you do become a member, guys, and you make a little comment now, we're much more likely to see it because the comments are only members only. We can try and read a bit more. Ricky Evans, reserve team gaffer, hashtag Hall of Famer. Well, not Hall of Famer, but best 11 is what I mean to say. He's not quite been voted into the Hall of Fame just yet, but he is in the fan-voted best 11 in centre midfield with Scott Pollock and Ross Gleed right now. Well, I'm thinking about opening that up for a re-vote at the end of the year. I feel like Ricky's days could be numbered, mate.
No, I still vote Ricky Evans.
I'm hoping I'm going to get back in there somehow, even though I haven't played a game since the last vote.
Oh, now I'm a bit conflicted.
Switch over. I don't need to be centre mid, though. I'll take anything, mate.
Oh, okay.
I'll go in goal. We've already got a goalkeeper in there. Anyone in the Hall of Fame is unlikely to come out the best 11, so Jacko's spot is pretty well cemented, I'd say. Tom Anderson, ball forward. AT tries to flick it on. E-Man really making those sort of penetrating runs behind the back 4 when he gets a chance. Benoit's header away falls to the man with the orange boots and the gloves. Ricky Evans kind of player.
Oh, nearly got there.
Benjamin Bessemer hits 10 months, by the way. Mike Lindblom hits 8 months.
No.
Oh, he's got around the keeper there.
Well done.
That's why I don't read out the memberships when they're going about to attack. But they didn't score.
No, Eli managed to shepherd him out there, but he did take the touch around Pagey. Pagey was pretty much down and out for that one. So good tracking back from Eli.
Hayden Whittle on the 2-month membership says, what league do we go to if we get promoted? We'd go to the league that Haringey are in, which is called the Isthmian Premier. It's step 3, the league below the National League South.
We just got gifted
Yippee
5.
SoCal has just gifted 5 membership. Yippee SoCal. What a legend. Can we get a goal for you? Can we get a goal for you? Kojo tries to dink it over the keeper.
Almost.
Do you remember the game we last did this? As someone gifted subs, we scored a goal. And I think it happened a second time as well. Gifted subs do increase the chance of us scoring by about 10%.
It's scientifically proven.
It is. The players hear me. They can hear. This is the difference between this and Premier League games, Stumpy. The players can hear us pretty much. And if I say, oh, someone's gifted subs, Billy Willis, for one, he just goes, oh, let me at him. He just starts running at them. E-Man's like, a massive smile on his face, going, gifted subs, yay! He tries to score goals.
The extra injection of pace. I heard it adds +10 to your pace when you're through on goal.
So Nick Morris, thank you for joining us. But yeah, Yippee SoCal, what a legend. 5 gifted. 5 big ones. Legend. Yippee SoCal.
It is. So I'm sure it's Nick and Cameron. They're the brothers I was talking to you about from America.
Shout out Nick and Cameron.
Right. Both subscribe now, my guys.
Haringey have got a little boost going on here. It's like someone told them they'd had some gifted subscribers, but gifted memberships, I should say. Blink Mumu Midzi, it's a great name. Is he playing for them tonight? No. 15 months. Chance here. It's this man again causing us problems on the right side. Unselfishly tries to cross it in. And I think maybe there's a shooting opportunity for him there. That's Johnny Ashman. He looks like their live wire. A couple of times on Saturday that happened to us, didn't it? We had a couple of chances to shoot and we passed. Carl Ben has gifted a membership as well. Carl Ben. What a man. Or woman. I actually don't know. I'm assuming because of Ben. But I shouldn't assume. You should never assume. So we'll just say Carl Ben.
See?
Thank you.
Both Morris brothers in the chat. Yes.
Get in the Morris brothers. We'll be Morris dancing in a minute if these gifted memberships carry on.
I remember the names.
AT getting his shirt pulled off his back. Man. Referee, you got your glasses on, son. Toby Romalaran.
Flags down.
Down the left. He's got E-Man in the box. AT's joining the attack. Kojo's in the back post. Oh, look at the tricky feet. But the cross is not quite up to his standards.
I know
Yoni,
Yoni
though,
wanted
keeps
to
it alive.
shoot that.
Speaking of people that can cross well, Billy Willis loves a cross. He goes for a little disguised pass instead. Doesn't quite work out.
It's unlucky. It's unlucky. E-Man giving a little clap there. He rates the attempt.
Scrappy do let me out. That's exactly what I was referring to, Peter Badger. Get on this keeper. Where is he? He's gone bloody walkabouts, mate. Win that Maxi. Benoit gets it instead. Not the most convincing of clearances, though. Big midfielder coming through for Haringey. Scoops it over to the right side. Is that man again? Ashman plays the first time pass. Is he onside? Linesman says yes. Ball comes across.
Eli again.
Eli dropping in there. But it's still another chance here for Haringey to attack. Great block from Benjamin Brooks. Benjamin Brooks, Benjamin Bessemer.
Do you know what? Look, you can see him hopping around right now, Ben. And I tell you what, it's because literally on Saturday, I saw he did a slide and he's got a massive cut down the side of his legs. He's definitely just opened that back up. Not that it would have closed, by the way.
The wonders of 4G pitch
in the space of a day. But yeah, he did it on grass and now he's here on Astro tonight.
Max and Yoni playing it between each other here. Goes back to Ben now. Oh, it's a dangerous decision there from Benjamin Brooks, who, unlike his namesake Benjamin Button, does age at a normal rate. Toby, oh, he's almost done something lovely there. Glasses are steaming up.
Oh.
Haringey, though, have had lion's share of possession, you'd say. Shout out to Kevin Wilkes, who's been watching since the early days from America. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. Feel free to be more specific than just America, for example. If it's America, you can say the state you're from. Anyone watching from Cary, North Carolina? Because we're going there next summer to try and win $1 million in the TST tournament. Kojo with the touch of a dentist there.
Ball is coming in at pace off this surface, so got to be careful.
Got someone watching from Lowestoft. It's the man, the myth, and legend. Is that where you live? We're going there on Saturday. Well, we're not going there. They're coming to us, but we're playing them on Saturday. Steve Williams has gifted 5 memberships, people. Stevie Williams.
Don't worry,
we love you, Stevie Williams. We love you, Stevie Williams. We love you, Stevie Williams. Oh, Stevie Williams, Stevie Williams. I said your name 5 times there because that's how many memberships you gifted, Stevie Williams. Thank you, there's 6. Belfast, Northern Ireland. Perugia in Italy. Jay Bothroyd used to play for them, and they were owned by Colonel Gaddafi for a little bit. And his son played for them as well, I believe.
How do you know these random facts?
Galway. Someone from Galway. Great song, Galway Girl by Steve Earle, one of my favourites. He's messed that up. Kojo, do it for Steve Earle. Do it for Steve Williams.
Oh.
On the left foot, it goes over.
He's just stretching a little bit there, Kojo. That's probably why it went so high, but he pounced on that mistake there from the defender. Dropped him on the left foot, and he had to take it there. If you don't shoot in that position, I'd say it's a chance wasted, to be honest.
Freddie Wen has become a member for 13 months. When did that mean he became a member, though? Think about it.
What month is it right now?
It helps if you know the month we're in.
September of
last year.
Last year.
Yeah. Maybe, or October, because technically it's 13 if you do 12 and then do it again, and I don't, whatever. It's September, October last year. Or maybe they weren't chronological months. YouTube remembers, even if they're not following on months. They might have had a month off and then gone, actually, I missed it. Let me get back at them. People watching from
back in the field.
People watching from Israel. People watching from the valleys in Wales. Wales playing England soon in the World Cup. Of course, that's going to be a feisty one. Yippee SoCal has also donated $2 as well as the 5 gifted. So he's on a very generous streak tonight. Thank you, Yippee SoCal. We love you. Raymond Prince, 15 months from the Netherlands. Let's go. Where have you been in the Netherlands, Stampy? Ever been in the Netherlands?
No.
I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to Eindhoven. Where else should I go, Raymond Prince? Where else is good to go in the Netherlands? I don't think I've been anywhere else. But I've been to Eindhoven.
Massive throw.
Spent New Year's Eve in Eindhoven about 8 years ago. E-Man's tried one from distance. The keeper catches it like people catch colds this time of year. Very easily.
But that clearance from the keeper's gone very high. He had enough time there, E-Man, to take a touch, but he's opted for the header instead.
Benjamin Bessemer's friends team are in their respected league and they're flying and are invincible. Well, good luck to them, Benjamin. What's the name of that team? Peter Badger on the 18 months watching from Brighton. Love that from you, Peter Badger. Even if Brighton are West Ham's bogey team, I will allow it. Marshall Bevin has just joined us. Marshall Bevin. Thank you, Marshall. Richmond, Virginia. 2.5 hour drive to Cary. It's not too far. You could come and watch, mate. 2.5 hours is well worth it for the tags. We've got people in the chat. We've got a couple of Irish people in the chat that come here every other weekend. 2.5 hours, you can do it. I'll see you there. Daniel Ante, let's go. Northern Ireland impression was rough. Fair enough. For £1.79, I'll admit it. It's true. I find it hard to do the different accents between Northern Irish and Irish. I'm not going to lie to you. I know that will be offensive to some of you, and I can only apologise in advance. But I'm not sure. I think this is more Republic of Ireland than Northern Irish, to be honest with you. Top of the morning to you.
Don't sound too bad to me.
I think that's more Republic, though, isn't it? 2 Radiant, 17 months. Are you having a laugh? That's decent from you. Always loved you, Spence. Love from Holland. FC, the football club. We played them in our first year. Step 6, of course. And we've got a bit of a pile up over on the 4G here. And it's E-Man that's down. But he'll be all right. He'll live to tell the tale.
Not sure what happened there.
That's a Longford accent if I ever heard it. Ha 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 ha. I have never been to Ireland. I've only been to Belfast in Northern Ireland. When did I go there?
No idea.
When hashtag went there, mate.
Oh, I didn't go.
Well, do you not know your history? You're not queued up on your hashtag history?
No, mate. I'm just in the history books.
It's the first goal scorer in non-league. Yep, very true.
I don't tell that story often, to be fair.
I'll allow it. Well, I went to Belfast. We all went to Belfast, played in the Crusaders Stadium, won against the Jim Magilton player-managed JD Club Academy, NI, I believe they were called. And I even played in it. That's how well we did to win. But I do plan to come to Ireland. Well, I imagine I played left back. I think I did.
Left back, yeah. LB.
Yeah. Noel Bunte, thank you for the 14 months, you legend. You got the hashtag emote. Another thing that members get to do is use the old emotes. Great emote that. So nowhere else on YouTube you're going to find a hashtag hand symbol emote, I don't think. Josh Tolland, worst accent ever. For 179, I will accept that abuse, Joshua. That's the minimum price I accept that sort of abuse for. If it's 169, I would not have read that out. That's not true. I read them all out. But I would have been more annoyed about the abuse. Let's concentrate on the football, guys. Jersey PI has gifted 10 memberships. Oh, my God. Jersey PI or Jersey Pie? What are we going for? I reckon Jersey Pie. Pie from Jersey. It tastes good. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Everyone shout out to Jersey PI. 10 of you are now members thanks to Jersey PI. So you should definitely thank them. Let's go. Jersey Bulls. Is that the Jersey Bulls badge in there? So it might actually be our friends over at Jersey Bulls that have done that. Love that. Absolutely love that. 10 gifted is no joke. Jersey Pie is officially the chairman of tonight's stream, or chairperson, because they've gifted the most. That's how I'm going to decide it going forward. But we love all our gifters equally. We even love people that can't gift. Not everyone can gift, especially in these trying times, guys. Hello? Have you seen what's going on in the world? We're about 16 prime ministers since I had breakfast. And meanwhile, number 2 playing left back. Let's play the ball down the side here for Haringey. Can they get a ball in here? It's the man with the double-barreled surname and the double-barreled glove approach. Headed away. Cornhill. E-Man had a bit of time there. Maybe could have been told to do more than the backwards flick as Haringey keep possession.
Eesh.
That's not going in.
That's definitely a shot, by the way.
Alex Muddyman, thank you for joining us. Let's go, Alex. Let's go. Let's go. Any word on Lewis Watson's return from injury? I need to get an updated report from the physio. My understanding is he's maybe 2 to 3 weeks away. But don't quote me on that.
I think it's the knee, isn't it? Knee injury.
The old knee.
The old knee. He always wears those little pad things, and it starts like shocking his muscles and stuff. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
I had some of that in Mexico last week for my dodgy shoulder. I had an injection first of all, but it wasn't of anything dodgy. It was just a needle that goes in you to allow pressure out of the muscle. Then I had some electric shock therapy, and then I had those kinetic, or whatever they're called, like kinesthetic tape they put on you, which by the way is so hard to get off. It survived 3 warm showers, a sauna, a steam room. I still couldn't even get it off my skin.
So does it rip all the hairs off on you?
Yes, that's the problem. I'm very hairy as well.
Oh.
I eventually got it off about 5 days after it went on. And I needed to shave around it first to try and limit the hair issue. And yeah, warm shower approach in the end, if you're wondering. I know you want to know. Okay. Flicked on by the captain here, but it's gone straight to Toby. Toby, what can you do? Tries to scoot back, loses his footing, but Billy Willis loves a cross.
Oh, what a ball, by the way.
Great punch away from the keeper. You have to say Luke Mewett, who didn't play in goal for them on Saturday, by the way, punched that work very well indeed. Hashtag in possession, though, in the ascendancy here, 30 minutes into the game. A third of the way through. Brooksy stands one up into the box towards AT. Heads it down beautifully. Looking for Cornhill, but it comes to Yoni on the left foot.
Ooh.
It's well blocked in the end. And now a chance.
No centre mids. No centre mids.
Chance for a Haringey counter here. They've got numbers. It's actually 4-on-3 here. Eli Benoit have some work to do. Strong attacking there from the number 11. Anthony Mendy, who gets into a shooting position.
Ooh, good
does
save,
shoot.
Pagey.
Pagey punches away, but it's still alive here for the midfielder. Can he get a shot off on the left foot? He does, but Yoni and Eli team up to block that one. Still going here for Haringey, though.
Come on, boys, get this out.
Two
man.
players out to the potential crosser. Goes back to the fullback who puts it in.
Low.
Tom Anderson's touch is enough to take it away from danger, but only momentarily. Here's Anthony Mendy again, who had that shot, but the pass is poor.
Terrible pass.
Now, what can we do? Let's not rush it. Yoni finds Toby. Toby's got E-Man ahead of him. Toby moved to the right here, swapping wings with Kojo Penting. Good link up between AT.
Nice pass. Who's going to get there
He's
first?
tried to find E-Man, but the pass has sold him a bit short. Although it has been kept in. Ah, it's light. You can't touch him in that position. They'll always go down. Combined Counties Division. Yeah, that's not the... I thought you said it was the league above us, Benjamin. That's a couple of leagues below us, I think, isn't it? Combined Counties Division 1. I think that would be 2 divisions below us. But yeah, they're doing well. Good work from them. Little break here as Yoni's getting some treatment. Shout out to Tyler, our new physio. Well, he's not new really. He's been around for a bit now, isn't he? A couple of months probably. He's been kept busy this season already, that's for sure. They've got the Haringey fans have got a song that goes to the tune of A Wimberway, A Wimberway. We're the borough, the Haringey Borough. We always sing away, sing away, sing. I see what they're doing there because they're away and they're singing. It's genius. Sing away, sing away. We can nick that.
As
we can definitely nick that.
They sing away.
Yeah.
They also sing when they're away.
Both.
From home.
Both. They always sing away. Can you hear them on the mic? Probably not. There's only about 4 of them. They're doing a good job.
It's only about 4, but they're making a lot of noise.
Sing away.
Hello.
Sing away. Jack Alice up the villa, he says.
Oh, they're for me. Oh,
Unai Emery, is he in? Is he in? Is he in?
Thank you.
Give me a little chance to check the West Ham score, actually.
Thanks, bro.
West Ham 0-0. Not for me, thanks.
James?
You can hear them. Fair play to them. They're doing a good job. Stevie's not been replaced. Stevie's been promoted, actually. If you're curious, Stevie is now co-chairman. Stevie CB, that is, along with myself and a man called Derek Pearson, who you might not know, but is actually a very important part of the club. He actually created the youth section, Forest Glade, that we merged with in 2020, and as a result of that merger, started working across the whole club with me and Stevie and everyone else. And so Stevie looks after match day. So he's looking after home games in terms of the operation here at the club and all the medical department, because that's his area, amongst other things, also helping out with the facilities we have in our youth facility. Derek Pearson is looking after all the youth team and the relationship with the leagues and the FA. He's got a very good experience working with the FA. And then I look after the first teams, obviously, with regards to the working with the first team managers, the men and the women, and the media side of the club. So it's a good little 3-way partnership we've got going, if you're curious. That's the sort of thing members get insight to a lot more than non-members, wouldn't you say, guys? Yeah, they're eating. Well, he's eating. But he's nodding in agreement. E-Man, go on. He's Eli. E-Man to Eli. If E-Man was trying to tackle someone, would they shout man on or E-Man on?
Definitely man on.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe they should start. I like that idea, though.
Another interesting fact, because it gives you more information. It tells you you've got someone chasing you, but it tells you exactly who's chasing you.
So you know.
Yeah.
You might know what beats E-Man.
But then you lot, these lot in their little group, they say E a lot. I don't really know how they do it. So they could just be going E-Man on, and it could confuse people. They think it's E-Man on, but it's actually just a man, and they're a little bit. What does that noise mean? E? Like you're scared?
We wouldn't say E-Man on. We would. E is like a reaction when something mad happens. So like,
E.
so I'll let you in on an I can't
This is
speak
how
today.
lazy the youth of today are getting now. They don't just
Hold on.
abbreviate words; they just go to one letter now.
No, so
Like if something crazy happens, you go E. If something scary happens, you go
so-
B, D, Z. O would work actually perfectly. Oh,
yeah, that was the original, isn't it? But we've changed it now.
change the O to E. You're absolute innovators. What can I say?
Jesus Christ.
Eddie actually providing the food here. Like,
Oh my
he's dropped
God.
it. He's just dropped a burger on the floor at Bowers, and you really have
Wait,
to ask
pick it up,
questions
quick,
about the
quick.
cleanliness of the floor here. Eddie Cooper. What's the rule? Is it a 5-second rule?
Yeah, I'll eat that one.
He's
I'll eat that
wow. Some people take that, Eddie.
I'll eat it, bro.
Don't do that.
Take the fresh
You already bought him a food. You don't have to give him the good one.
Bro.
If you pay for it, the least you can do is give him the dodgy one. Shout out to Eddie Cooper, a generous man. E-Man, are you generous? He's trying to assist someone here. Toby on the ball. Billy Willis on the overlap. Toby doesn't use him. Toby, though, drifts one into the far post.
Oh.
You could tell AT was just chomping at the bit to have something there to head, but it was just a little bit too high for him.
Just going back to that E thing quickly, yeah. So,
E.
little exclusive, right? I took out something from the vlog. So, Jermaine.
You know what this burger makes me think? E.
Nah, it's not quite E.
Is it a cheeseburger?
It looks.
Sorry,
like
I'll
it.
stop now. I'm a father, so I'm allowed to do dad jokes. Carry on.
So, Jermaine slapped the back of E-Man's head after he lost a rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
And my instant reaction was E! Because he slapped him that hard. So when something mad
E.
happens and the slap echoed through the bus, that warrants an E.
Do any of you guys use the letter E in the same way? Is that a mainstream thing? Or is that just your group thing? Is that a thing that other people do outside of your
I
friends?
think so.
Let us know in the chat if you use the letter E in that way. This game is sponsored by the letter E. Right. Eddie does, yeah, but Eddie's part of that group though, isn't he? A little weird letter group. E. Tom Anderson. To Yoni Vukaj. Kevin Wilkes for the 3 months. Let's go, Kevin. It's a hashtag wins this game. How many rounds are left? Also, does this game go straight to pens if it ends in a draw? I only know the answer to the second part of that. Yes, it goes straight to pens if it's a draw. That I can confirm. Ben Brooks, what have you done there, son? He's tried a big switch. It's not worked out. Haringey with a really big chance now, but Ben Brooks with the recovery tackle.
Great tackle.
It is
Great
superb.
tackle.
The ref looked over to the linesman and said,
Great
can I give a
tackle.
penalty? Can I? We know our refs love to do that. But the linesman said, no, it's a superb tackle. World class, perhaps.
And I know Ben Brooks, I don't know if you saw that just there, booted the ball towards the corner flag in frustration. He gets very annoyed at himself when he makes mistakes. I would
But
say
he has
little
got a
bit too
switch in him.
hard.
Do you know what I mean? We know he can
Yeah.
do it. It's just not
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
That was a
100%.
big chance for Haringey, who've had slightly better chances than us. Here's another one as the corner comes in for the guys from Haringey. Tom Anderson, though, gets that brilliant head to it. And now we have to get out of the box and try and put some pressure on. Long ball over to the left here. Can the number 7, Ashman, keep it in? He does. He's been
Great
playing on the
ball,
right,
yeah.
but he's moved to the left now. I think he's a right-footed player, though. That's what I thought as well, but he's crossed with the left. Benoit clears.
Little side swipe.
It's the third round currently. We've got a bye in the first round. We won in the second round. Here we are in the third round. It could be quarterfinals next, but I don't know. It might. If it's not, I think it's one round and then it's quarterfinals. Let's just deal with each game as it comes. Right now, it's a chance for, more than anything, it's a chance for players who haven't been playing to get minutes and put some pressure on the starting lineup, really. That's got to go. That's got to be cleared. Yoni, Max just getting each other's way a little bit, but Max gets it to E-Man. E-Man gives Toby something to chase here. It's not a bad area, but I don't think he'll make it. Thank you, Ground Adventures, for the £1.79. Love that from you. Appreciate it.
Got 5 minutes to eat this burger. Quick scram.
Yeah, you can just have a break from commentary if you want for a bit. Ten more games in the third round. 2 ties currently, so 12 overall. So that means there'll be 6. That doesn't make any sense. 12 overall. It wouldn't make. It needs to be. Does it not need to be divisible by 8? Eight or 16, surely, or 32. Who knows? Maybe there's more buys. I don't know. Yoni gets that one in the back of the old bonce. It's gonna be a throw-in taken by Callum Ishmael here. Call me Ishmael. What book are they the first 3 words to? You'll know if you've either A, read the book, or B, seen or read Matilda, because it's also mentioned in that, I think. Uh-oh, chance for them here. Number 11 gets a shot off. It's another similar save to the last one Stampy had to make. There's another strike there. I think it's the same man again as well. And that ball goes in, and that wasn't a million miles away, but it's Anthony Mendy who's causing most of the problems for Haringey. He's made Pagey make 2 strong saves now. Saves that he should make, but you've still got to make them. So Anthony Mendy is causing us problems. Ashman plays it back to the corner taker. Ball comes in. AT, though, takes his time to head it to Eman. Eman tries to get us referee. A little cynical foul there from the number 8. Georgios Oresti should be arrested for that. I don't actually think he should be arrested, of course. I think that would be a massive overreaction. But I'll take a yellow. I think he's going to get a yellow for the cynicalness of the foul, but the referee is still busy doing the yellow while Billy Willis tries to play it. So enthusiastic is he to get the game going. No one knows the answer to the question. What book starts with the phrase, "Call me Ishmael"? I thought we had some educated supporters here at Hashtag, at least educated members, because obviously if you make the decision to become a member, you must be seriously intelligent. Did I say Stampy saved it? Did I? I've got Stampy on the brain. I do know the goalkeeper's name. It's James Philp. No. Pagey, Stampy, they're very similar. They both end in E. Ball comes into the box here. E-man plays it back to Kojo, a painting. But it's a good ball from Kojo. Keeper had to push it away because that was goal bound if he didn't get something on it. Toby's got Billy Willis behind him. Billy, it's a hard one to cross, you know. He puts a really tantalising delivery in there. We don't seem to have anyone at the front post at the moment. A lot of our crosses going in that area. They're standing quite far away. 3 minutes left of the half, guys. 0-0 is the score, which isn't bad, by the way. Let's remember what we're doing here. We're playing a team with 8 changes from our last league game against a team in the league above. You know, it wouldn't be unthinkable that we could get battered tonight, but that certainly hasn't happened yet. I hope you're right. Benjamin Brooks could put us in the lead here with a decent corner. They're usually good. That's a front post delivery. Yanni tries to flick it. It's in the back of the net. And is it Max Cornhill celebrating that? I think he just did the arrow as well. Let's watch this back. One thing you get with live streams is you get replays. We don't get these in the games, of course, when we commentate them. But here is the reaction replay. Benjamin Brooks crosses it in, very front post. Yanni tries to get a touch. It bounces up, and you know what? It's an exceptional header from an exceptional man, Max Cornhill, to get down and then flick the ball up. It requires that 7 extra neck muscles that the mere humans have in that area. Max Cornhill, take a bow, my son. His 2nd goal of the season, I believe. It might even be his 1st, actually. I think it might be his 1st for the club, officially. He got an assist, didn't he, against Barton Rovers in the FA Cup. That might be his 1st ever goal for the Tags. And if it is, it's a lovely one. Yes, if no one got a touch on it, it is. That's a really good header. And I said we could go take the lead here, and we did. Well, you know what that tells me, Stampy? That tells me, and I know this about Max anyway, but that tells me that's a man who loves to header the ball. Because people that don't like heading are never going to try and header a ball that low. That's something I would do. I'd actually opt to go with my head over my legs. And that's what he's done there, and it's worked.
I couldn't get my head down there, so I'd use my foot.
We had some short-term Stampy issues with the mic there. I think they've been fixed now. I think they've been fixed.
What's happened there then?
What happened?
That's a
Foul
fine.
throw.
It's a fine,
Foul throw, is it? Did we not hear Stampy during the goal reactions? That'll be a shame. I think you're back.
They can't hear me.
He's back now, isn't he? Yeah, I think you turned him down because he turned you down because you were eating.
Ah, thanks, James.
We're back. We're back. Good, Max Cornhill, the goal scorer, sends one for AT to chase. AT trying to get there before the captain. Captain makes a good little pass back to the keeper. He didn't want anything to do with that one. He's fuming.
Oh, I've got to go.
See you, mate.
Go. Change your room.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one now after that goal. Stampy's off for half time. Okie dokie. Well, what a lovely late goal in the first half there. Don't let him out. Let's just keep this lead to half-time, lads. Oh, that's a poor clearance. Comes to the goal scorer, Maxi Cornhill, who finds Billy Willis. Back to Toby here. He's got Max with him. Feeds it back to Max. Tries to play a pass into E-Man. Good defending from the number 8 there, but Eli gets there first. And hashtag applying some pressure here, as you must do to any wound, if you're wondering. Make sure you apply pressure. Stop the bleeding, really. Which is what Haringey need to do. They are wounded. And we're applying pressure to them, so it does make sense. Gavin Crozier, thank you. He says Moby Dick is the answer. Yes, that's true. Did you Google it? Be honest with yourself. If you didn't Google it, fair play to you. You are a scholar. And that is the half-time whistle. Just 1 minute 20 injury time played. Hashtag take the lead into half-time against the team in higher opposition. Got to be happy with that 45. Keep it going, lads. Well done. Max Corney with a fantastic header there. As the lads enter the changing room here. Give us a mark out of 10 in the chat right now for that half from a hashtag perspective. Things you've got to remember, we have changed 8 starters from the game on Saturday. We're playing a team in the league above and we're 1-0 up. That's all I'll say. Meanwhile, James is going to fire us back over to open comments for subscribers as well as members. So if you're not subscribed yet, just click the subscribe button and you can make comments. Right. 7 out of 10 for the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, fairly critical, I'd say. Barack Avni, 6.5. Seb, 7 out of 10 also. Anyone going higher than 7? Matthew Random Clips says 7 out of 10. He also says, eee. Jonathan Simons and Kevin Wilkes, very specific with the double 2 decimal points, 6.89, 6.78. 7.5 from Alex Munderman. Sonny Mara's gone 8.5. Sonny, that's our highest rating out of 10. Anyway, the rest of you can jump in now. Those of you who've been watching, subscribers as well as members can chat. We're going to go back to members only comments in the start of the second half, guys, so enjoy your privileges while they last. What a lovely little header from Max Cornhill though, eh? Really quite enjoyable, that. Wow, we're playing Moana at half time here, by the way. Any parents will be familiar with this song, You're Welcome. I don't actually know if that's what it's called, but You're Welcome is the key lyric of the chorus delivered by Dwayne Johnson. New badge needed for members over 12 months, James. You've been set a challenge. I think we need a 20. Can we do a 2-year badge? Let's introduce. We're going to introduce a 2-year badge. I don't think anyone can actually have been a member for 2 years yet. Maybe we start with an 18-month one. I don't know. But James is the man that will do that for us. I need to talk to you about some other badges as well. We've got some stuff brewing over at hashtag HQ, guys. We've got some big stuff coming around the World Cup. Maybe a little bit before, certainly after as well. So do keep your eyes peeled and your ears to the ground and your nose to the fridge. Right. Half time, 1-0. What's everyone saying? Any questions? Are we giving the assist to Brooks or did someone else clip it? Have we got a replay, James? We'll get a replay up. We'll reload it. We'll what is it the cool kids say? We'll run it back. Here we go. This was the goal. The only goal of the game so far. Ben Brooks' delivery. Now, does someone get a touch? Keep an eye on this one, guys. Yoni does run across it. I'm not sure he touches it. Does the ball change direction? A little bit like the potential offside for Kane's goal yesterday. Or I'm not going to say there was a touch there. Yoni tried to backheel it, but I think no touch. What do you think? You guys can actually slow it down on YouTube. You can watch it back in like 0.25 speed if you want. Let me know if you think the ball changed physics in any way. But I think that's a Brooksy assist, poisonly. Anything else to talk about in half time? What's the West Ham score? 0-0. No Skamaka goal. No. Okay. What I need tonight is a Scam Masterclass and a So Blanky. I put this in the WhatsApp group of our fantasy league because a lot of them have got Solanke and I've got Skamaka. The league I am... I'll let Seb say, actually. Seb's in the chat. Where am I in that league right now, Seb? Your precious league that you guys have been working at for so long. Where is the imposter Spend Doggy Dog right now in that league? Feel free to put it in the chat, Seb. What else? Burger Clems wants an academy. Okay, well, I'll take that feedback. We have got the TST 7-a-side $1 million tournament coming up next summer. So that'll be a large part of our summer content. But we're thinking about whether we can try, I'm not promising anything here, but I'm thinking about whether we can try some sort of academy-like tournament to either find a player to play for us in that tournament or even make a team that could play themselves in that tournament. We're in talks about that. I'll tell you one thing though, I can tell you, TST has gone down very well with the football lovers around the world. Almost all the spots have gone. Lots of people have come in and bought spots, and there's some big spots. Teams that you're going to be amazed that will be playing against hashtag in the TST next year. Big name players. It's going to be a huge event, and hashtag have got at least a 1 in 32 chance of winning $1 million, but I reckon we've got a bit better than 1 in 32 odds. We've got some absolute athletes here. Seb says, in fairness, you've had a blinding few weeks. Almiron was a great shout. Seb still doesn't know how to spell Almiron because he doesn't know anything about actual football, but it's fine. It's all very bunched, though. It is true, it is very bunched. But I'm top at the moment. But you can't celebrate anything in October, guys. You know, unless it's your birthday, which it was mine last week. Happy birthday to me. Anyone in the chat know how old I am without Googling it? Manager team against hashtag under 9s girls team. Should I be worried? Well, no, you should be excited. Looking forward to the opportunity, Bailey, as we look forward to playing you. Some people saying 33, 29, 46. Ben Baird. Can we block him? Is it possible to block Ben Baird? He said I'm 46. Well, hang on. I'm 111 Sparta says 47. Someone said 60. Someone said 99. Now I know you're joking. I'm not having that I look 99. It's outrageous. Someone said 39. God, bloody hell. Bloody hell. A couple of people saying 39. Wow. Remember, Seb's older than me. So if you're saying I'm 39, that means you think Seb's at least 40. That's, you know, and Eddie Cooper did call me 40 the other day, actually. As soon as he dock his wages for that comment. I say he's 20% off, I think. Remember, if you ever want to know how old I am, just remember I was born on the exact same day as Mesut Ozil. And the same day that one of the best attacking midfielders was born of all time. So was Ozil. Supersonic Concorde is in South Africa, currently on the 4th storm of the day, and no power. Good thing I have data. But you're not going to be able to charge your phone, pal. So, listen, I love that you're watching us, but if it's an emergency situation over in South Africa, maybe think about conserving the phone energy, pal. Unless you've got multiple phones or a battery pack, I would forgive you if you had to log off in the second half. Right, it's half time here in the Velocity Cup 3rd round. Hashtag 1-0 up against a team from the league above, Haringey Borough. A team that we used to ground share with. We used to be their tenants over in North London. On a road called, you might have heard of it, White Hart Lane. Come on, you tags. Very strong bench tonight because Devs did make a lot of changes from Saturday. 8 changes to be precise. Just going to see if we can get a... hang on. Just going to see if we can get an interview here with a reserve team manager, Ricky Evans. Ricky, are you happy to join us? I'm just going to show you that it's not someone doing an impression of Ricky. It is actually Ricky. Look, there he is. What a man. What a man. Ricky Evans is a legend of the club, as we know. Helped us get actually 2 promotions. Even though he didn't finish the campaign that led to the 2nd promotion, he did play part in it. And obviously a massive part in the 1st promotion. And he's now manager of the reserve team. Ricky, how are the reserves getting on so far? Are you happy with the boys you're managing?
Bit up and down, to be honest with you. I think they're a lot better, and we've played a lot better than when the season and results have shown so far. In all honesty, we've missed numerous chances. For example, one game we missed 29 chances in one game.
Is that actually an official number?
Yeah, we had shots.
29.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a tight league. I think there's 4 points between 3rd and bottom, so it's a tight league.
And as reserve team manager, because obviously hashtag we want to win everything, you know, anything we're in, we want to win it. But how much do you have to balance, you know, winning games and trying to win leagues and things like that with obviously the other side of the job, which is, you know, ultimately assessing players and helping people go through the player pathway into the first team?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that was the toughest part. For me, it's win and win only. I was like it as a player from the first time I kicked a ball until my last game, and I'm the same now. I'm managing as well. But obviously, we have to look at players that are going with the first team. We've had a couple of instances this year where players have gone with the first team, either abroad with you guys or training or just travelling with a squad. So we do have to manage it, but ultimately for me, Dev says difference. Dev says it's about player pathway, which is obviously a massive objective as well. But if we're not good enough to win our league or compete in our league, then they won't be good enough to step up either.
No, exactly. I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? If you're winning every week and you're doing well, then that means those players are playing well, and you've got good players in your bunch.
Yeah, if we're getting bashed every week, then obviously they're not going to do it at Isthmian level. So
and that's what you want. You want a gaffer who wants to win all games, because that's going to get them used to what we expect when they get to the first team as well. Because some people in the chat, Ricky, have been asking about Farai. Obviously, Farai's on a comeback of his own after a very lengthy injury. He's spent some time with you guys this year, because obviously he's not quite ready for first team football. How has it been for him so far? And has it, obviously, a player you know well? Yeah,
obviously I used to play with Farai. He's found it tough, unfortunately. Not in terms of the level or the standard, but I think one game he pulled up, he couldn't quite make it through. Then he's gone back training and pulled up in training. So it's been very stop-start, which I guess you can kind of understand since the time he's had out. But
yeah,
he was looking forward. He had 2 or 3 games in a row where he looked strong, and then he pulled up in the 3rd or 4th game.
Yeah.
And then tried to play again, but he just kept pulling up. So I think it's
a long road back, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's taken a little bit longer than what we expected. But
yeah,
the quality's there. He done well in pre-season. He done well in the games. I think he just needs the injury to calm itself down.
Yeah, we all know what Farai's capable of, and it's something, to be fair, Dev's always said when we asked him about Farai. He said, look, this season, his comeback season, you'd be lucky if he made an appearance for the first team at all, even at the back end of the season, such as the length of time. And he also did predict there'd be setbacks as well, which is exactly what's happened. But interesting fact about Farai, not to put any pressure on the lad, but if he was to come back, he's only 34 games away from being the leading all-time appearance maker for #United. So one more full season for Farai could see him be the leading appearance maker. But there's no guarantee that will happen, guys. There's a lot of players that don't come back from injuries like Farai. But that's the challenge I've set to him. I've talked to him about it. I've said, look, that's where I want you to be. Can you get there? Over to you. Next question for you, Ricky. Have you played at all for the reserves? Have we seen you on the pitch yet?
You haven't. Unfortunately, I haven't run for 3 years, since, or 2.5 years, whatever it is, since my last game.
2.5 years? What, any game whatsoever?
Not really, no.
Wow.
I joined in one training session, in a 5-a-side training session, and it took me about a week to recover. Boys were asking. I went for a run the other day. I set the boys a challenge because we weren't training this week because of the game tonight. They had to do 2 times 5Ks, and I said to them that I'll do it as well. So I did a 5K the other day.
Because you've been keeping in good nick. I know that. Like, you've been, obviously, when you're away abroad, you were getting down the gym regularly and stuff like that. But it's a different kind of fitness, isn't it? Football?
Yeah, I mean, I just can't move. But who knows? A couple of injuries. I did 5K in a good time the other day for myself. So who knows? We might see myself, but that's not the plan this season. The plan's for the youngsters to try and get into the first team and show what they can do.
Fair
if we're
play.
struggling, then I might put the boots on.
Okay. I was gonna ask you a question like who's the closest to the first team, but I also don't want to do that because it's important that some conversations happen behind closed doors, and also, you know.
In honesty, I'm not one of them that do it. I don't like individually praising or digging people out, to be honest. I don't really do it in the change room. 1 or 2 that have gone with the first team, and I won't mention them, have come back, and I think it got to them a little bit.
Yeah, they thought they fancied themselves a bit.
Thinks they fancied themselves. I've had one incident recently, so I'm not going to do that. They've got to prove it. It's not about 1 game being good or 5 games being good. It's completely different. You've got to be good for a whole season with us, and then when you get your first team chance, you've got to take it as well.
Yeah, we know the concept works. Harry Haysom came from
Farai's the prime example of that. He did that 2 years ago. He was on the bench for the first team.
Yeah.
Weren't anywhere near it for the first 5 or 6 games, and then played every game since, pretty much.
100%. And also, another centre-back, Harry Haysom, did the same thing. He came from the reserves in last year's pre-season. Stampy wants to film an intro, I think. Do we want to put this as a video, though? That is the question. Or should we just leave it as a stream? Are you happy with that, Neil? This is actually us making a live media decision. This is what you get with these live streams. Basically, we've got to make a decision, guys. Do we just let this stay on the channel as a VOD, open to everyone to watch back, and that's this video? We're not going to make a highlights, or do we make a highlights on top? The pros of making a highlights are Stampy obviously can work his magic, put a bit more context in there, some replays, etc. And it's another video on the channel. The cons are it's more work for Stampy, and some people may have seen it already, so might not do as well. Neil's got a point to make. Might get done with this music. Yeah, we're playing it, aren't we? Can we not just play non-copyright music from now on at the games? Where's Greg doing it, innit? What? It was rubbish. He was playing Moana a minute ago. Who's he playing it for? The fans are young. They ain't that young. Stick some In the Night Garden on, shall we? Yeah. Some people want the highlights, to be fair. I want to see Dev's team talk. Alright, we'll film an intro for it now then. Okay, I'll just do a quick one. We did this live, guys. This is what you get. I'll take that off you now, Ricky. Thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the season, son. Huh? Let's let him see it. Let's let him see it. Okay, tell me when you're ready, Stamplicious. I'm just rolling on one audio track here for the whole thing, so you're going to have to... Do you want me to stop it? Or are you going to pick it out of it? You're going to find it? If you need it? Okay. The music, are we waiting for the music to stop? Can you guys hear the music? Could you hear Moana on here earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. We're in Cup action tonight, the Velocity Cup third round to be precise. Hashtag United are going up against Haringey Borough. That is a team you might recognise the name of. They're our old landlords, of course, from Step 6, our first season in non-league. North London, that is where we played. They come to us tonight, though, for the away trip for them to our home ground here in the Velocity Cup third round. The Velocity Cup is a league cup. It encapsulates our league, 2 more Isthmian leagues at our level, and the Isthmian Prem at the level above. Haringey Borough come from that level above. They're in the bottom half of that table right now, but they are a team in a higher league. There's going to be 8 changes to the starting lineup tonight as well, which is a significant change from the last match, which if you didn't see, go back and watch it. It was a defeat in the league, which is one of the many reasons why Devs has chose to make a lot of changes tonight. So big chance for people to impress and maybe get themselves starting in the next league game, which is the big one against league leaders Lowestoft Town. So we're going to get straight into the action tonight, and let's find out who is starting for the Tags. In goals, Anthony Page. In defence, Billy Willis and Ben Brooks at fullback. Eli Benoit and Tom Anderson at centre-half. Max Cornhill, Yoni Vukaj and Iman Akunja, the 3 midfielders. We've got Toby O'Mallaren and Kojo Apenteng going forward either side of Alex Teniola, meaning there's only 3 players that started on Saturday that start again tonight. Those players are Ben Brooks, Max Cornhill and Yoni Vukaj. On the bench, we have Matthew Waldridge, Pedro Carvalho, Ollie Miles, James Philp and PK Humble up the Tags. Also, just seen that West Ham scored, which is lovely. Kurt Zuma, let's go. Right, get ready for second half. Where's Stampy? Just want to ask him, sorry. But yeah, we'll give it 10 minutes in the second half, and then we'll go to members only in the chat again, guys. We've got Red ABR, who's from Brazil. He's learning English. Bom dia. I really like football, and I'm rooting for 2 teams, one in Brazil, Fortaleza, and the other in England. Hashtag United. Let's go. Obrigado, my friend. Okay. 1-0 up at the break. Hashtag United. HU versus HB. When it comes to pencils, I like HB. When it comes to football, I like HU. Anyway. Can we see this through? Can we do polls on YouTube? Can we do a poll? Can we ask people if we'll win the game or if we'll lose the game ultimately? Give them 4 options. Give us hashtag win. Give us hashtag win on penalties. Give us hashtag lose on penalties. And give us hashtag lose. Hashtag win in 90 minutes, actually. Just put hashtag, yeah, win. Yeah, in 90 minutes. Yeah. Hashtag win on pens. And then hashtag lose 90 minutes, hashtag lose on pens. Put that in the chat. I want to see what people think. And we are underway here for the second half. Hashtag 1-0 up at the break. Will it stay like that against higher level opposition? Let's hope so, lads. Let's hope so. Tom Anderson looks for AT on the long ball. Sends it back to Yoni Vukaj, who can't control it. But he wrestles hard. Oh, he does really well, actually, Yoni. Although the 19 is strong. No free kick. Ref likes to play on. Toby looking to get a shooting angle. Back on the right foot. Can he hit one? Oh, shades of the Pedro Carvalho pre-season goal that got 8 million views on TikTok there. Thought Eddie was going to have some more gold to work with on TikTok, but Toby couldn't get it off the ground, really. Real Oviedo winning tonight as well. Those that know, winning against Malaga. It's a big win because Oviedo not going too well in the league at the minute. Quick question for you, Stampy. During that intro, the red light kept flashing off. The recording light. Bit worrying, but anyway. On your camera, yeah, going off and on. I didn't let it interrupt, mate. Obviously, I'm a professional, so I just carried on my work, but the normal red light was going off and then come back on again. I was a bit worried. And are we worried here as the ball comes in for Haringey? Well headed away by none other than Thomas Anderson, the one, Neo from the Matrix. Yes. Right. Is that poll in the chat? Okay, he's in the chat. Lovely. Vote away. Robert Leach has become a member. You know what, Robert? That means when we go members only in the comments in a minute, you're going to be able to carry on through, Robert. Love that from you, Robert. Jaden Neve might have to be timed out. Why do you have to be members only? That's not fair. I don't really think it is unfair, to be honest, Jaden. We provide this content for free. We're going to continue to provide the game for free. You just might not be able to comment. And you might be lucky. Maybe if you don't, annoy people by doing the same comment loads of times in the chat, you might get gifted a membership by someone, but you're not going to get gifted a membership if you spam. The only place spam should be is in supermarkets. And even then, it's questionable. It should probably be just retired as a meat.
Never tried spam.
Don't bother, mate. Oh, it's good little footwork there from Haringey Borough, but Eli Benoit gets across. We're going to go members only and 55 minutes into the game. Cross comes in for Haringey Borough. It's headed. Needs to be cleared. Tom Anderson's been very, very active tonight.
Good connection.
Go on, E-Man. Look at E-Man chase this down. Oh, the 14 does well.
Lucky boy.
That man's name, of course, is Stefanos Georgiou. Chance here, though, coming forward here with the number 8. Against our number 8. Really good tackle from Eli Benoit, though. He's been dual registered recently with Barking in the league below. They got relegated from our league last season, you may remember. But he's putting in a good shift tonight, as is Yoni, who's found E-Man here. E-Man's got Ben Brooks to his left, finds him. Brooksy's looking into the box. What can he do? He decides to go on his own, finds Kojo. Kojo could lay it back to E-Man, but instead gets onto his right foot. Creates a shooting position, but plays it to AT. AT trying to turn. That should be a corner, and it is.
It is, well done. Good play there. Nice little bit of passing between the gaps. Finds a target man. Turn, shift, shot, corner.
Spam stands for Special Processed American Meat. Is that true?
That cannot be true. There's no way.
Is it American?
It sounds legit, though.
What's American about the meat? Sing the national anthem. Question people asking about Jermaine, how he's getting on. He's right there, guys. He is well, as is Harry Haston. They've just been rested tonight. But Jermaine and Harry are there alongside Eddie Cooper. Corner then for the Tags. We got our goal from the very same left-footed corner from Ben Brooks. Well, this time he goes short. Finds it to Kojo on the edge of the box. Thinking about a shot on the outside of the boot. That one's in the car park.
I think he tried the little Travella shot there, outside of the foot. Actually came off the inside, probably because of the pressure. But, yeah, guess you could just count it as another shot on goal. Yeah, so now we definitely are doing a video, yeah?
On
what the people, I'm asking, we definitely
they wanted a video, these people.
Okay.
But they're not the boss. Although they kind of are my boss. You guys are my boss. Don't sack me. Andrew Lane, what a legend. Or Andrew Ialnu, is to use his Romanian name. Andrew Levensky, to use his Polish name. Andrew Lane, to use his anglicised name. He's a member. No, he's already a member, but he's gifted a membership. Go on, Andrew. Is that Phil Martin in the chat as well? Ladink. Who remembers Phil Martin? One of the most technically gifted footballers to ever play in the yellow and blue. Guy. Tom Anderson's done tremendously well there. If that's a foul, I'm a dentist. Dorflinger is a member for 18 months. Well done, you. Who scored the goal for the Tags? Max Cornhill. Can we get the lineup along the bottom of the screen as well again, James, please? Shout out to Ladink, a.k.a. Phil Martin. Hashtag OGs will remember this man. Tell the chat, tell Phil how he made you feel as a player. Because I know how he made me feel.
Made me feel invincible.
He made me feel loved. Ball in. Back post. Haringey queuing up to have a shot. Amazingly, it's a fairly tame effort that Anthony Page just catches, really. He's gone for a big, quick kick here. E-Man and Kojo chasing it, neither of them looking to contest it. Oh, there's a late foul on Pagey, actually. I didn't see it at all, I'm not going to lie. I was following the ball. I was following the ball. Some of you in the chat might have followed it, though. Is he holding his knee?
I don't know.
Is he milking it for effect, or is he hurt? That's what I want to know. I'm happy with the former, not the latter.
What was it? Was it possibly a late challenge from behind?
It had to be someone. It had to be a late challenge. Can anyone watch it back? I don't think we've got replay capabilities on it, but someone in the chat could watch it back and tell us. Was it a naughty bit of naughtiness?
Yeah, I was so busy watching the ball there. We had so many runners going forwards.
No one saw it. I don't think the linesman saw it. I don't think the ref saw it. So there's no action afterwards. But Pagey's up. That's the main thing. There's no eye in Pagey, by the way, Marcus Biscuit. I'm just letting you know as a friend, just from one friend to another. There's no eye in Pagey. And there's no eye in team. But there is an eye in win. And Igloo. Ben Brooks, can you just
deal with it now?
send this one back? Oh, it's a difficult one.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, that's one of those ones where if no one touches it, it just goes through for a tap-in. Luckily, Pagey did enough.
I hate that tenseness there where they're both running from different directions. I hate it.
Come on, Kojo, contest it.
Touch.
Oh, look at that for a switch attempt. Billy Willis chests it down. Cornhill wearing the much sought-after number 6 shirt, made famous by the likes of Ross Gleed and some other guy.
Yeah, some other bloke.
Eman Akunja, ref. No advantage. Oh, no, I like that. He puts the whistle. No, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. He puts the whistle to his mouth, but he waits. He has a little look. He sees where the long ball from Yoni goes. Doesn't go anywhere great. He gives the free kick. Good reffing. Tom Anderson's going to take this. Where's the final of this cup played? It's a great question, Harvey. It's one that I can't answer. I'd be surprised if it was known yet. But it might be known. Oh, hello.
Nice
80s. Turned his man in the box. Tries to play a crossover to E-Man in the box. Comes back in. Keeper collects this one. We're going to go to members only chat in two minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So get your gifted memberships in if you want to help people have the privileges of commenting after the 55-minute mark. Tinder Hot needs to get the heck out of here. Someone time them out. In fact, feel free to ban them. I'm pretty sure it's a spam account. Tom Anderson getting his shirt pulled again there by the big number 19, Cheney Phage Bergin.
Oh, unlucky Max.
What's happened to Ryan Adams? Nothing's happened to him. He's alive and well. He came to Portugal with me recently, representing hashtag in the tournament with me in Portugal, which we won, by the way, the Socios Fan Token Cup. We didn't even concede a goal. Ryan Adams was a big part of that team. He just doesn't play for the first team anymore. As do, he's still our most appearanced player, though. Most appearance? That's what you can say. Played the most games for the Tags of anyone ever. 110.
Don't know if you saw that, Spen, but I think Andrew Lane just gifted another 5.
No, he didn't. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Scroll. Let's get
Andrew Page. Andrew Page, sorry, my head's all over the place. Andrew Lane.
Yeah, look.
Andrew Lane, I salute you, sir.
See, I see that, bro. I see that.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you very much,
I talked to Andrew on Twitter recently about some stuff we've got coming up. It's a little bit hush-hush right now, but there's some big things coming, and Andrew Lane might have a chance to be part of them, as may all of you, to be honest. But thank you, Andrew, for gifting those 5 subs, and the one you did earlier. That's 6. It's my special number. Spen, you've been my hero for like 10 years. Jaden, I mean, thank you, I guess. But there's other heroes out there. I'm just a humble servant of the YouTube world, bringing high-quality entertainment to the masses. If I was that humble, I wouldn't have said high quality.
Good kick.
Win it. Oh, you know what? AT's done his job well there. E-Man heads it as well to Kojo. Kojo's onside, looking to get it back on that right foot. Does do fairly well in getting the ball in, to be honest. Toby's going to rescue it out on the right side. He's still hugging that right side, and Kojo on the left as they switched. Ball comes in. AT, I really want you on the end of that, son. I really feel like he might have had time to get on the end of that.
Needed someone on the end of that.
Eli Benoit, the header away. Yoni doing the dirty work in the midfield. Sets it back to Pagey. Pagey sends it forward.
AT offside.
Don't let him turn here. Don't let him get away with anything cheap. That's exactly what he's done. But Ben Brooks gets in there with a tackle.
Go on. Oh, unlucky.
Prod DH, thank you for joining hashtag live.
Nearly poached him.
Time here, Tom Anderson. First time pass to Yoni. Yoni goes back to Tomo. Tom Anderson looking for Toby. Defender does well. And we have gone to members only in the chat. Hello, members.
Good throw from Billy Willis there. Toby bursting down this right-hand side. It's got to be a goal, surely.
It's a massive tackle. Is it a tackle or a save? Either way, it was what had to happen from a Haringey Borough situation. But it is looking all right from the Tags at the minute.
you guys will see as well that that move there was technically assisted from Devs as he picked up the ball, gave it straight to Billy there.
Bit of a foul there for Max Cornhill, but the ref plays advantage again. Consistency is key. And Haringey coming forward. Eli Benoit with a really good interception. Been impressed with the two centre halves tonight for the Tags. E-Man looks to scoop one over to absolutely nobody. Vaz T, remember him? He played for us down. Scored a goal in the player final. But Vaz T, as a member, hang on. Good, he's a member for 4 months. He's loved the Steam, but he means stream. Up the tag, he might just like Steam. Hopefully we win today, so I can win my bet as well. I hope you do, mate. I hope you do. Vaz T, let's go. Or is he just vast? Page's kick. No pressure.
Interesting touch.
No pressure applied in the 14 there. He's done well, actually. He's sold it out into something quite decent. But Ben Brooks gets across.
Cheers.
Look at that. He's going to get it again as well. Go on, Brooksy. Don't give it up. Up against the 19. Ref. Fernando Torres. El Nino. Is a member. Let's go.
Cheers, geez.
Brooksy plays this early. Is he shot? I think he's shot there, Stamp.
And I'll tell you why he's done that exclusively.
Thinks he's Lee
You'll
Hurst.
probably see this, or you might see it, you might not in the edit. But yeah, Devs has warned the players about how high the keeper comes. So he said, you know what, if you see the chip, go for it. He has no problem with it.
Well, Brooksy's found Kojo here in space. Kojo to the goal scorer, Max Cornhill, looks for a first-time pass into E-Man. And
Neil nearly got that right in the face and he had no idea.
if it hits the lens, then it hits him.
gosh.
That's going to be goodbye to the nose.
Goodness me.
So Blanky's off, injured for Bournemouth. I don't like anyone to get injured, of course. And he had a chance maybe of even an England call-up, but he's not in my fantasy team. He's in a lot of people in my league's fantasy team, so I'm very happy about that. Meanwhile, I think we're 2-0 up, guys. Oh, no, it's the check of the first goal, so it's 1-0 still. We'll take that. We just need a Skamaka Masterclass, and I'll be very happy. Come on, little goal from Skamaka, and I'll be top of my league. I'm actually, this morning I was in the top 60,000 for the week. It's pretty decent.
60k, yeah?
Yeah, on FPL, that's pretty good. That's not my overall score, that's just for this week's score. It's a pretty good week. AT heads it towards E-Man. No substitutions made just yet. Got some good players on the bench tonight. Matt Waldridge, Pedro Carvalho, Ollie Miles, the new striker, James Philp, and PK Humble. PK Humble. PK. How's it go? PK Humble.
PK Humble. PK Humble.
PK Humble.
PK Humble.
Hang on.
Oh, don't. Oh, okay.
I was about to say I like this ref because he keeps his cards in his pocket and he doesn't disrupt the play, but I think he's actually going to give Benoit a yellow for that. He is. But it's the second yellow of the game. First one went to Georgios Oresti. Is this an important tournament for the Tags? Honestly, no. I'm not going to lie to you. Do we want to win it? Yes, we want to win every tournament we're in. But the league is what we're focusing on now, especially after being knocked out of the FA Cup and the FA Trophy. We're also, on the women's side, we've got the FA Cup. We were supposed to play yesterday, but it got called off due to bad weather. Bedford Ladies. We're playing them on Sunday instead. That's a big tournament for us, especially now there's more prize money in the women's FA Cup than there was last year. So we're hoping to progress in that. But it's still important. But you know, Devs has made 8 changes to the starting lineup ultimately. And
good clearance.
That's to give people minutes first and foremost. Toby, can you get on this? Keep applying the pressure. Oh, he ran across him cleverly there, the defender. Keep applying the pressure, boys. Good running from me, man. You know you get that from him.
It's good energy.
That's a really good switch, though, to be fair. And now they're looking to get forward here, Haringey Borough. They've got a bit of vigour at the moment in their game. It's a good 1-2. He's still going. Great challenge there.
Wow.
Is that Tom Anderson?
Tom Anderson.
He's having a game.
What a block.
He's having a game.
Jesus. If he doesn't do that, that's basically a guaranteed goal. I'm not sure Pagey would save it from that range with that much power as he had the momentum there to step onto the ball. It's fantastic defending.
Quite a few bodies entering the box late for Haringey here. The corner comes in, whips right across the goal. Chance for the captain, the back post, lays it back, but Kojo can pick that up. Relatively unopposed. Plays it to Toby on the right. Toby, can you beat your man? He's got a massive switch on if he can get there.
Go on, then.
Oh, is he fouled there?
No foul?
Ref and Lino are not having it. Sam is doing bits for the superfans tonight, according to Yusuf. That's good to hear. Another strong tackle from Ben Brooks. He doesn't come away with the ball, though, against the big man. His name, by the way, is Cheney Phage Bergin. He plays it back here to Callum Ishmael. He switches it into the middle of the park for the number 8, thinking about a shot, gets it back on that right foot, hits the shot. Eli Benoit with the block.
You got to say, Eli's played very well tonight.
Both centre-halves been fantastic so far. Though Eli's been beaten here.
Pass to the commentator, please.
Ball comes in. Tom Anderson gets a
Great
massive touch on it
defended
again, and he celebrates it as well. And I love that, Tomo.
Fair play. Gets a goal kick out of it as well, you know. Gets a goal
Tom
kick
Anderson,
out of it.
what a man. I love a centre-back celebrating a tackle.
Yeah,
that is it.
You don't always have to get that clean contact or that massive clearance. Sometimes that little touch there from Tom Anderson is just enough to put the oncoming forward, put him off his game, and that's exactly what happened there. Luckily deflects back off that attacker, and we get a goal kick.
Shout out to Azamanene, legend of the chat, who's in right now. Don't forget to become a member, guys. Become a member. It's a good investment in you and your children's future. And you get loads of live streams and other stuff as well. The members will tell you. There's members in it. Guys, let's build our numbers tonight. Members, let everyone know, the non-members watching, why becoming a member is good. What's happened in your life since you become a member? I mean, I've heard testimonials from some people saying their hair's grown back. These are not my words. This is what other people have said. Some people said their hair grew back. Some people said their estranged wife came back to them. One person said they thought their sea monkeys were all dead, but they became a member. The next day, there was about 15 of them in there.
I can't hack this guy, man.
So these aren't my words, though, guys. Any other stories from members? What's happened? Oh, no. Hang on. Hang on. That's gone right across the goal. Liminek. Brooksy stands his ground there. Goat Sharpie says he gets more girls now since he's become a member. Poor pass there. I don't think... Pedro's on, by the way. When did that happen?
I was just about to say, I don't know. I think you were too busy getting on about your testimony.
E-Man, is it? For E-Man?
Yeah, for E-Man.
Interesting. What does that mean? Kojo's gone in the middle. Kojo's gone in the 10, I think.
Yeah.
And Yanni's dropped back with Max Cornell. So Pedro is on. Leading goal scorer this season, don't forget. Ben Watson says his legs grew back since becoming a member. I'm happy for you, Ben. That's £2.50 a leg as well, by the way. It's a great investment. Stampy, why are you called Stampy? What's the story? And you can give wrong answers only.
When I was born,
yes,
the doctors dropped me on the floor and stamped on me.
And that explains the fate.
And I survived. And I survived.
Well, that's amazing. That's a crazy story. And they called you Stampy, even though you were stamped on.
Yeah.
Fair play. It's inspiring.
Stamped on is 2 words, so.
Yeah, wouldn't work, would it? Pedro, off the bench with energy to burn. Top goal scorer for the Tags so far this season. Plays it to Brooksy. Brooksy whips in. Lovely ball. 80! It was nearly Teniola time. You might have to synchronise your watches, guys, because I think there's one coming.
That connection was a joke, by the way. He hit that so clean. Watched it really, really well. It was coming behind him as well. He's lifted up his left leg, hooked it round.
Here's a replay. Look at this.
Just over the bar.
On the weaker foot as well. He's connected with it. He's definitely connected. AT, only 1 goal for him so far this season. Definitely due one. Will he get it tonight? He's got 25 minutes to do so if he does finish the match, of course. Played half a game on Saturday off the bench at half-time. Richard Moja said they had 2 rabbits in our back garden. Now we have 100 rabbits since becoming a hashtag member. You know, if you like rabbits, that will probably happen. If you don't like rabbits, there won't be any rabbits. I can guarantee you. If you don't like rabbits, no rabbits will come as a result of being a member. But if you like them, loads will come. Hundreds, maybe.
Oh, I can't lose it there, Pedro.
He's going to shoot.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. He has lashed that so hard.
That had some serious movement on it.
That could have easily flew into the top corner. I don't think Pagey would have had a response, to be honest. But, again, just like last game, you know, we're losing the ball there in dangerous areas. And last game he got punished for it. Nearly punished there again. 80%
of you said hashtag to win in 90 minutes, by the way, in the poll. Can we open that up and see the other voting percentages? 80% said, well, hashtag win on in 90 minutes. 13% hashtag win on pens. 4% hashtag lose 90 minutes. 2% hashtag lose on pens. Let's hope 80% or 81% of you now are right. As it stands, we will be winning on 90 minutes, but it's very precariously poised at 1-0 to the Tags. Connor Wells says we have to win these individual battles. So that's so true, Connor. So true. As a Nene, before I was a member, I was bald. Now I have nice hair.
Fair.
Happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it.
No way. He's
Go on,
totally
Toby.
going to win this foot race.
Turn the
That is a
afterburners on.
joke.
Oh, he's gone
Hey!
down. He's calling for it. I will say one thing. The ref
He's
and the
not
line
giving him. He's
have
not giving
been
him.
very consistent on they're wanting to just not give things tonight. Max Cornell, get it under, son. Get it under, son. Free kick. Fernando Torres, can I give a shout to Luca? Luca, how are you, son?
Also got Ben Brooks down now,
Oh, God.
taking a seat. Probably a bit sore.
Oi,
He has played a lot of football in the last
maybe
2
get him
days
off,
for someone
actually.
who isn't necessarily operating at 100% right now off the back of a groin injury.
Maybe get Matty Waldridge on. We know he can play left back.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do it, actually.
BB3 for MW2. BB3 from Modern Warfare 2. Thoughts?
What did you say?
BB3 for MW2.
Ben Brooks for Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Is he good at Call of Duty?
No, he's crap.
BB gun, though. That should be his name.
Yeah, okay. BB gun for Modern Warfare 2.
They should put a mode in the game where you use BB guns.
That'd be
Just
quite
for
cool.
like more
Little
family-friendly
little
stuff, you know? No
airsoft
one needs to
thing.
die.
needs to
Or you could do a paintball version.
What happens though when you shoot someone? What
They get
do
paint on them.
Yeah,
The
but
paintball
then-
version or the BB gun version.
Yeah, so then what happens? They just stand. They
Well,
stay
in
front of
paintball, once you get shot, you're out, aren't you?
you. No.
once you
So
get
just
painted, but
animation,
maybe it
they
could
just
be
go
like,
that, put their
You've
helmet.
got to paint a picture on them with your bullets.
Right.
Just spitballing here.
Spitballing. Right.
5:11 in Japan. Is that AM? As we don't know. Crikey, son. It's good to get up early, though. 6:40 in Adelaide, Australia. Watching the Tags do the business with the shrimp on the barbie.
What the hell was that? What was that? No, seriously.
That's an Australian accent, mate.
Goodness me.
Never seen a kangaroo before? Harry Hastings loving it. Jermaine Francis is absolutely loving it. They're absolutely loving it, guys. Robert Leach just joined as a member, though, watching the Tags since their league debut. Love every minute of the journey. Thank you very much, Robert.
The league debut, really? That's a long time ago.
That's
Do you want to tell me
it was
what happened during
2018,
that
yeah.
game?
We lost, mate.
Oh.
That's the only thing you should think
Remember
about.
the goal scorers?
No, because we lost.
Oh, no, man.
Do you remember the 2 goal scorers? Who scored the second goal?
It's a great question. I have no idea.
You only remember your goal.
Yep.
What a selfish man.
Yep, that's me.
That's why you're not in the team, mate.
That's me.
Ball in from Billy Willis. Come on. AT, get under it. Love that,
Go on,
you.
then.
Great header. Kojo, can he get a shooting
He's taken
opportunity?
it so far.
He's done a bit too much. Plays it back to Pedro, though. Does brilliantly to find some space. He's got Kojo behind him. He finds him. Kojo,
Touch,
can you
deliver.
deliver? It's a good ball in the back post.
Oh,
They were queuing up to hit that one, but now Haringey have a chance to
Oh.
counter.
goodness me.
Big challenge. Oh, he's gone down.
Fair play. We take
Might-
it. It's only going to be a yellow. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He
Yeah,
has to take the
we
yellow
all
card.
mean both centre-halves are on yellows, but we don't actually really have a centre-half on the bench, I don't think, do we?
Take the yellow card, man.
So if one of them was to get injured, subbed off, I'd imagine he'd probably have to put Max centre-half.
Ricky Evans was the second
Or Billy
one.
Willis.
Was it?
Was Ricky? Ricky,
No,
did he score
Ricky
that game?
wasn't- Ricky
He didn't score
wasn't-
that game.
Ricky wasn't playing for us then.
He was. Who scored the second
First-
goal against Little Oakley in the first ever non-league game?
Did you
Did you play in that game? No, it weren't you. Your first goal was against Burnham Ramblers, Worldy. That was your first goal. Burnham Ramblers, Worldy, on the volley at the edge of the box. Little Oakley, it was you. Tekker's missed the
Tekker's
pen.
missed
But
the
it was
pen, I
3-2
know
though,
that.
wasn't it? We lost 3-2.
Yeah.
Was it Jack Harrison? No. Did we definitely lose 3-2?
Yes, we did.
Might have been 3-1.
I think it's 3-2.
Tom Anderson heads away. He's on a yellow card. Both centre-halves on a yellow card now.
Good connection.
Matthew Robbins loving the dad jokes. Thank you, mate. I work hard on them. Waldridge is on as well for the Ben Brooks now. That's a left-back swap, of course. Kojo playing in that sort of number 10 role now, which is a role that Eddie Cooper really endorses him in. So if he doesn't play well, it's on you, Eddie. It was 3-2, apparently. It was 3-2. Aaron Couch, someone said. Was it Couchy?
Couchy?
Could have been, but I don't remember. Was it? Ricky says yes.
What
That's
kind
good
of
enough
goal
for
was
me.
it? It must have been.
Ali's become a
Sure.
member. Let's go, Ali. Prof Chibs, 18 months. You legend. You are a legendary. Thank you, Chibsy. Thank you for having me as a member for so long. Thank you for having me as a member. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a friend. Stampy and Spen and all the fans, you're a legendary. There you go. Come on, let's do something for Chibs and all the members right now. Toby trying to find a way to get there. He's putting on pressure, but there's too many of them. Too many of them. Long ball forward here. It's a good ball as well. Looking for Ashman out on the right. Pagey's ready and waiting for that one. This needs to be up here, doesn't it? Might need tightening.
Man down there.
Pedro. Oh, he's run into trouble. He's styled it out, though. Can you find a player? Oh, well done, Pedro. Good work, Pedro.
Just about got away with that one.
The old hand reach out trick.
Fernando Torres says jollof rice or ackee and saltfish.
What was that about?
July,
August, Robert Leach. That will either be a pre-season friendly or the very start of our league, or even FA Cup campaign if it's in August. July will only be friendlies, but August will be league action. So hopefully you and your wife can come when you're over. And yes, if you're at a game, you'll definitely meet us. Really bad use of that free kick though. Pedro's not able to keep it in.
I choose the ackee and saltfish.
20 minutes left.
Ackee and saltfish.
We be burning, not concerning what nobody got to say. What?
Stop.
I'm just singing.
We've spoken
Sean
about
Paul.
this. Stop. Stop. Stop it.
Well,
Get some
Josh
help.
Sude is playing for Grays, guys. We actually have in a few weeks who are right up there in the league. He's playing with Sam Bantic, actually, at Grays. So that'll be a good one when we play them. Looking forward to that. Josh mainly featuring off the bench for them, but has been involved in some big games for them. Bantic, 7 goals this season, I believe.
Offside. From there. Okay.
Dominic Chamon wants me to do a Polish accent. It's difficult, that one. I'm probably going to just steer. I mean, I should be able to do it. I hear enough Polish accents. But I'm just not going to try it. I need to have it in the locker. I'll work on it for you and I'll come back. No referee now, really? 1-0. 17 minutes or less than that actually on the clock. Oh, it's just fouls left, right and centre right now. Oh, Yoni's going to get a very cheap card. It's going to be a yellow one. It's going to be a tarjeta.
Goodness sake, Yoni, that was so
It's going to be a tarjeta de amarillo.
That was actually so dumb.
For the Spanish speakers out there. The accent was not great, I know, but come on.
Played it
Mine
short.
Squad 1, 15 months. Let's go hashtag. Hoping to watch hashtag competing TST in America. Yeah, mate, do that. Get over to North Carolina. Kerry, we'll be very happy to see you. Thank you for the support. No shots here, boys. No shots. There is a shot, but luckily for us, it's wide.
I'll have to put a disclaimer that like all the shout-outs I have from the stream.
Been watching your vids since Copper 90 and hashtag since the very beginning. It's insane to see how things have grown. It's insane, Daniel. Your support is insane. $4.99. Thank you. Yoni just scooping that one forward. Kojo jumping. Toby trying to get there. Ref is blowing up a little bit more now, isn't he?
Oh.
What's the planned capacity for the hashtag Future Stadium? Well, I mean, I'll be lying to you if we had one. It would be realistically. It depends if we're buying one or building one or what we're doing. But if we were to build one, realistically, we'd want to make it certainly have to be ground graded to the level we're playing at. But if not, a level or two higher, which comes with its own capacity requirements. But realistically, we wouldn't be going crazy big because it's very expensive.
Ooh.
Waldridge pass is going to eventually make it through to Yoni via the number 8 for Haringey Borough. Yoni, look at that switch. That's a lovely, well-struck ball there over to Toby. Toby chests it down. He's got a couple players in the box. 4 of them now waiting for him if he can get it in there. Step overs. He's got Billy Willis as an option. Is he going to use him? He does. Billy. Back to Toby. Sold him a bit short with the pass now.
Toby got to work back now.
Haringey can counter. Right back's out of position. Toby's dropping in. Max trying to get across here. Goes all the way over to the number 7, who's probably been their most active player, Johnny Ashman. Stand him up, Matty. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Right. Corner. It's the exact same corner that we got our goal from in the first half, but it's Haringey's corner. It's going to be a left-footed one as well. It's a direct carbon copy of the Brooksy corner that led to our goal. Goes in towards the back post, and it's a Haringey header, but it's actually very, very high. The ball's got snow on it. Okay.
I want another goal now. Make it comfortable, please, boys.
James Comerford says, what happened to Izu and Matt Carter? Okay, Matt Carter retired from football, unfortunately. It's a real loss to the game. He has had a baby recently, though, so congratulations to Matt and his growing family. Obviously, he's the brother-in-law of James Stevens as well. You may or may not know. Another hashtag legend. Deal with it, deal with it. And Izu, I know, went to FC Romania for a while. I've got a feeling he's not playing Saturday football right now, but I could be wrong.
Shoulder to
anyway,
shoulder there.
Pedro's got the ball in a very dangerous area for the tags. Left-footed pass down in the box, looks for Kojo.
So
comes
far.
across to Toby. Toby looking to get a shot away. Hits it low. Straight at the keeper.
Wow. Tell you what.
Stampy, obviously, you'll have to give a man of the match. We could let our members decide it, though, in a poll. Something that's quite good to do, actually, on the live streams, I think. Let's do that.
Sure.
I'll let you help decide what the nominees are, though. It's going to be going through to Pagey here. Takes his time and picks it up. Lovely from Pagey. Fernando Torres with the £2 super chat. Spent, why are you 6 foot but Sebi is as tall as my mum? I don't know how tall your mum is, but I'm going to guess she's about 5'9", because that's what Seb is. Which is a respectable height, by the way.
You're 6 foot?
Yes. You got a problem with that?
No comment.
Measure me.
No comment.
You got to be careful, because you tell people you're 6'5" sometimes. Don't
Sometimes.
you? You're 6'4", and we all know it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, 5'9" is the average height. That's what Ricky Gervais says, and I trust him. So Seb, well done. You're doing okay, mate.
Well done.
You're doing okay. Don't let these guys put you down, Seb. My brother, I want to encourage him, you know. And he could still hit a growth spurt. He's only 37.
No, you're buoyed it. Stop, man. You are buoyed it. Good header.
The honest answer is Seb didn't eat his carrots growing up, and I did. That's the difference it can make. 3 inches? 3 inches difference. I actually don't know if Seb is 5'9". He says he's 5'9". I've got a feeling he might be. Come on, Seb, own up if you're watching. What are you really? I don't want the answer you tell the public. This is the members' chat. This is friends talking here. What are you actually, Seb? I will love you whatever you say, Seb.
And then he says his real height, he gets home and his keys don't work in the lock.
I don't get it.
As in, you're not going to let... You said, I love you either way.
Yeah.
He tells you and you just decide it.
Well, I don't have keys to his
No,
house.
I was joking.
Maybe I should have keys to his house. So we can think about that.
Oh, he's coming on.
He's done well there, the 14's kept it in. Now he needs to be stopped. AT, get back, keep working. Yanni's going to help out here as well. Oh, well done, Tom Anderson. You can pick that up, Pagey. You can pick that up. Seb says, wow. What do you mean, wow? I just encouraged you, mate. I encouraged you. I just want, and if it's 5'9", it's 5'9", Seb. Hey, if you tell me you're 5'10", I'll believe you. The rest of the world won't, but I will. I'll stand by you, Seb.
I don't have it, Seb.
And I won't stand too close to you, though, because I know that'll make you feel small.
Don't have it, Seb. Good Pagey, little chest.
Listen, what Seb lacks in physical height, he makes up for in mental height. Mentally, Seb is
actually violated him.
Seb is mentally
12
foot, mate.
Stop.
He says he's never called himself 5'9", so that's me misquoting him. I'm sorry, Seb, I thought you were. He says I'm 5'8" at best and delighted. And so you should be. And I'll be delighted if Toby can get the end of this. No. But Seb is 5'8", that's confirmed. I'll accept that, Seb. I'll take that, and that is officially locked in now. Whatever happens during older age, because we do get smaller as we grow up, that's a fact. As we get older, we do get smaller. We'll lock it in at 5'8". He says probably 5'7.5", but let's just keep it at 5'8", Seb, between me and you and everyone watching. But I'm going to be honest and say mentally Seb might be taller than me. Mentally. I'll be honest about that.
Seb, personally, I wouldn't have it, man. I think you should bang him.
No, I think mentally Seb's taller than me. But mentally I'm quicker than him.
Are you actually faster than Seb?
Mentally, yes. Physically, no.
Okay.
Seb's definitely faster than me physically. He probably won't agree that I'm mentally faster than him. But I've got to have some win here. I'm giving you the mental height, Seb.
Man just made up mental height on the spot.
You never heard of mental height, mate?
Oh my gosh.
Go on. Oh, referee!
Why have you called that back?
He knows he's made a
Come
mistake.
on,
He knows he's
man.
made a mistake. He's put his hand out straight away.
Come on.
And he's gone, I've had a stinker, I'm sorry. And the referee's mentally about 3 foot tall right now. Mentally.
He's underground, mate. What's that?
He's sub-zero mental height.
What is that?
He's just put a divot in the pitch.
Paul. Played it quick.
Go on then. Get it in the onion bag. Toby. Into Yoni. Yoni played 90 on Saturday. Looks like he played 90 again tonight. He's certainly fit enough to. And I'm pretty sure I saw him playing football yesterday on his Instagram.
Keep the legs moving, innit?
Do you know what I mean? Spenno, you're cracking me up, man. Stop, my side hurts. Hang on. Get a goal. Get a goal. Toby. Oh, he's gone down. You're not going to get that. Not in this day and age, mate. Not in this day and age. Not with this ref. Tomo's. Oh, he had to win it. Come on, boys. See it through. We've got 7 and a bit minutes left. Come on.
Was that PK on now? Oh, okay. Fair.
PK's on. Who's gone off?
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Got to deal with this.
Someone's got a condo.
Pagey, well done, you. AT's off for PK. Where is PK? Okay, so who's up front then? Toby's up front, I guess.
Ollie's on as well.
Oh, Ollie's on. When did these things happen? I was too busy talking about mental height.
Kojo.
Okay, Kojo's off. And AT's off. Got it. And Toby and Ollie are on. PK with a little switch attempt here over to Pedro. How's your touch?
Oh, Pedro!
That touch needs to get in the bin.
Come on, lad.
Max Corner took the one in the face for the team. Well, around the 88th minute mark, we'll do a poll. You guys can vote on man of the match for today. And this is the official man of the match, by the way. What you vote for, it goes in my records, which I keep extensively. It goes towards all kinds of end-of-season awards and just general records that I keep. Oh, wow, this guy's got the feet of a young Pippi Longstocking.
See, look, that's a little E.
Yeah, that's good from Matt Aldridge there.
Cheers. Probably just dented my my bonnet, that football.
Who's those drums over there? Oh, it's the super fans, is it? Love that. Not actually loud musical instruments in this ground, so they're improvising and they're using the advertising boards and their hands. So
it's not actually a drum.
What policeman? Is there a drum?
Oh,
no, there is a drum actually. I think I was wrong. It's actually a drum. So they're probably essentially they're criminals on the run. These guys now. Some crazy light works going on in that room over there. What do you think they're watching on Netflix? See above the Bet Warner stand? Someone's watching something that's kicking off.
Probably watching Top Boy.
Do you reckon it's Top Boy?
Bap, 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 bap.
Waldridge throwing. Ollie Miles trying to get the flick on. Still looking for his first competitive goal for the Tags. Max Cornhill got his first competitive goal for the Tags tonight, and it was live. Tom Anderson here. Makes a good decision just clearing his lines on that one, but we need to make sure we follow it up and win the second ball. Cornhill, can you get across? I think that's a foul, considering he gave one very similar against us earlier. Pedro needs to make sure here.
Pedro, please, man.
Couple of moments of carelessness, Pedro, since he came on.
Oh, it scares the life out of me when they do that. Just get rid. How long we got left? 5 minutes of normal time.
The poll closed. The poll that was for the how we're going to win the game, or are we going to win? 2,500 votes. 81% of you said we're going to win in 90 minutes, and as it stands, you're going to be right. Man of the match, as its full name, the UFL Player of the Match. Yes, thank you, Seb, for providing that one. Serious mental height on display. Cornhill. Dinked it. Pedro, keep it going, mate. Pedders. Okay, start thinking about your 4 nominees for Player of the Match. The UFL Player of the Match.
4.
UFL
okay.
Player of the Match. PK on the ball. PK's going to whip it in there. Toby's trying to hold up his man. It's a good header away from Haringey. Stop the counter-attack early, lads. Nip it in the bud. Oh, they're running down with numbers, though. There's a man at the back post, quite unmarked as well. Number 20 is off the bench. But it's good pace here from the 11, who looked good in the first half.
Oh, it's a good block again.
It's good defending. That one from Billy Willis.
Not really sure what happened to Eli there on that play. I think the cutback just sent his momentum pretty much off the pitch. That was one man down, and Billy's had to come across and sweep up. But he's done the job. He's got the touch in that we needed. Sent it over the bar, and now Haringey have a corner.
Corner for the Haringey boys. The Borough, you could call them. They're going to whip it in here. Get rid. Go on, any sort of goal now almost guarantees penalties, really. Matt, look, 18 months. He says, yeah, up the tags. Thank you, Matt. Pagey's a foul on him.
Pagey.
I can't believe the ref's not giving that, by the way. Like, we got the ball ultimately, so we don't need the foul, although Pagey has gone down.
He's done really well to hold on.
9 out of 10 refs give that.
Yeah, you said this on Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know when it happened against us, and you were like, "Oh, I'm really glad he's not giving a foul there." But actually,
but I actually think this one actually is a foul. I know you think I'm saying that because it's hashtag, right? And that may be the case.
No, it was a foul.
But it's not that he doesn't run for the ball. He continues, and then he actually barges Pagey. He doesn't pull away when he realises he's not getting the ball. Watch, see if I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. To be fair, what do you think?
But Pagey's there first, so
yeah, but he's still committed, though, isn't he? Yeah, maybe. Viceroy Icarus. Thank you very much. Of course, Icarus, the man who flew too close to the sun and burned his wings.
Ouch.
I know you knew that, Stampy. It was actually Viceroy Icarus. I think I said Viceroy the first time. Viceroy Icarus. Great name if that's your name. If that is your name. If it's not your name, then nicely thought of avatar name, really. Thanks for becoming a member. You're not flying close to the sun, but you're very close to the tags now, you remember. And that's only a good thing. Your wings will get stronger. Oh, bit of a wrestling match there against us. Really? Yoni was getting DDT'd there. Okay, guys, we get coaching injury time. Once this play closes, I need you to tell me your 4 nominees for man of the match, and then our friends here in the chat will vote on it.
No worries.
If you want to vote on this, can anyone vote on these, or these members-only polls? I think anyone can, because there's 2,500 votes, isn't there? Cleared, headed away. Is that a bit of fireworks in the background? Let's hope we don't have a Matas Skerner repeat. Ball into the box, headed away.
I think it's lightning, you know, Spen.
It's lightning, crikey.
I did see it earlier, and I thought I was going crazy, but...
If it's lightning, there's a lot of it. It could be fireworks. We are approaching that point in the season. Wrestling match over on the right flank. Meanwhile, Toby Romalaran getting tangled up in green, which is a play on a Bob Dylan song. Tangled up in blue. Okay, Stampy, this would be a good time for your nominations for man of the match.
Yep.
Do you want to get ready, James, for the old Pollingtons?
So the 4 I'm picking are going to be, number 1, Eli Benoit.
Eli Benoit nomination number 1 for UFL Player of the Match.
Yep. Number 2, we're going to go with Tom Anderson.
Nomination number 2, Tom Anderson for the UFL Player of the Match.
Number 3, I'm going to go for Max Cornhill, obviously scored the goal.
Number 3 nomination for the UFL Player of the Match, Max Cornhill.
And number 4, I'm not too sure.
I was thinking...
I was going to say Pagey. Okay, you're thinking Pagey.
Who are you thinking?
I was possibly Yoni. Played the entire game.
It's your choice.
Been very solid.
It's your choice.
Do you know what? Pagey's been out for a while as well. He's come in and he hasn't put a foot wrong so far. So yeah, I'm going to go Pagey.
The 4th nominee for the UFL Player of the Match is Anthony Page. So that's 4 nominations.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. Let me do Pagey justice, because I think it's very underrated how...
Hang on, but you're making a case for him. You've got to make a case for all 4 of them.
Okay, sorry. Let me change what I said. He hasn't put a foot wrong and he's made some very good saves.
He has made some big saves. He has to be in there for me.
Yes.
He has to be in there for me. Okay, so that poll ready? Okay, Fernando Torres. Have you ever heard of FIFA player? He's cool. Never heard of him, but he sounds cool.
No?
Very cool.
Name, I guess.
Okay, UFL Player of the Match. Vote is open. Vote away, guys. You get to decide who is the player of the match tonight. Will it be Eli Benoit, centre-half? Will it be Tom Anderson, centre-half? Will it be Max Cornhill, goal scorer in centre-mid? Or will it be Anthony Page, the returning goalkeeper, hopefully about to keep a clean sheet? Although there is time for that to change. But Tom Anderson, once again, with a block. How many times tonight have we said that? Can you keep this open so I can see the numbers? I want to refer to it. Greg Halford, by the way, for what it's worth, in the stand, says he reckons man of the match is Tom Anderson. That's what I'm told.
Tomo.
I'm not going to lie, he'd get my vote as well. Although currently the goal scorer Max Cornell is winning it just. It's very tight though.
Centre backs union.
Very tight. Eli Benoit is lagging with 12%. Tom Anderson 29, Pagey 29, Cornell 31. Yeah, there's all good nominations. I have to agree. The two centre backs have stood out for me for sure. What's Billy? Oh, that's Pagey. I thought that was Billy Willis for a second. So many free kicks right now. Tom Anderson just edging ahead now, 31%. Keep the votes coming in, guys. Only 800 votes.
For that.
I want to see thousands of votes. Yellow card. He's really got the cards out as the game progressed, hasn't he? I think is it Matty Waldridge that got that yellow? Or was it? Yeah.
Yeah, Matty Waldridge.
Matthew Waldridge. So Matthew of Waldridgingham. 4.3k viewers for a League Cup game is pretty damn good. I agree, Viceroy Icarus. I agree. Yellow card for Matthew Waldridge there. We're in injury time. I didn't see how much we're playing, but I can't imagine it'll be much more than 3, maybe 4 max. 4. Is 4. 5. 5? Cinco Minuton? Ball in towards the back post. Yee!
Yeah, I was going to say I did think that came off a hashtag head and Haringey got a corner now.
1,000 votes so far on the UFL Player of the Match poll. Eli Benoit, Tom Anderson, Max Cornhill and Anthony Page are your nominees. 3 of them part of this back 5 tonight. Including the goalkeeper.
Right, please
Corner
don't
comes
concede,
in.
boys.
Oh, Page has come. He's missed
my God.
it. But luckily, it didn't get put goals. Now we've got to be careful about
He's punched
passes.
it too far.
You're only giving Pedro something to chase. And Pedro will chase it all the way to the keeper. Keeper doesn't look comfortable with the ball at his feet. He didn't start for them on Saturday, so I wonder if he's their first choice. Though he does wear the number 1 shirt tonight, assuming they have squad numbers in their team.
Outrageous switch, by the way.
Good tackle there from PK getting across. We're really running deep into injury time now. Less than 2 minutes left. Tom Anderson heads it away again.
Well done.
Ashman, luckily for us, misses the control. Little step over for his troubles. Keeps it in. Giving Ollie Miles a bit to do here. Tom Anderson clears it!
Oh my God.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, come on, man.
How has that snuck in? So late in the game, guys.
Oh.
That's a killer, by the way. That's an absolute killer. Watching the replay back here. Good work from Ashman out on the right. He crosses it in. Tom Anderson clears. No, he doesn't clear. He tries to clear. And the 20, the substitute, goes by the name of... Kalen Hines. Kalen Hines scores that off the underside of the bar.
And now Stampy has to edit penalties. Yay! Brilliant.
If we make a video out of this. We'll leave the stream up potentially, so the video will be up.
Oh.
94th minute that was. A minute left. A minute of injury time left.
Oh dear. Okay.
Unless there's an absolute disaster here and it's like Braintree all over again in the FA Cup and they score again, it will be penalties. It's as to be expected when you're 1-0 up in a cup game, but the last sort of 10 minutes or so we haven't really done too much going forward, have we? We've just invited the pressure.
Yeah.
This will be
just
our
the way
second.
that went in though, it wasn't. Oh man, it was just so.
It's not over yet here though. They could get us with a sucker punch. An absolute misery compiler here. They're looking to do just that. He's weaving an absolute wicker basket out there. It's a goal kick. It would be our second penalty shootout of the season in cup competition. We did it in the FA Trophy as well. Another game we definitely should have won. Ended drawing 2-2 and then we lost on the penalties. PK missing the penalty that night. The only penalty that was missed. Everything else was scored. Pagey does have a better record from the little stats we have of penalties faced by the 2 goalkeepers.
Oh dear.
Pagey does have a better record than James Philp. Oh no.
Oh dear.
It's Ashman again. Is he going to get there?
Surely not.
He is. He's going to get there. He's got there. There's a man unopposed here on the edge of the box, number 8. Gets it. No fouls, nothing silly. Left-footed shot towards... Oh, it's a pass even. There was a push. I actually think that might have been a push there from Billy Willis. Don't know how it's a corner, but I'll take that over a pen. Yeah, did Pico do the back-turning thing in the shootout? He did, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Will he volunteer again? That's the question. I reckon he probably
He's
would.
not someone to shy away, is he? He doesn't... Do you know what I mean? He's not the kind of player that would think, oh, if I miss this, then... Like, he would just... If he missed the last one, he don't care.
We're now 6 minutes into injury time. These guys are the level above us, Ben. No, they're a league above us. So it's still a good result, but we were winning with seconds left. And we could lose it all if they score from this. Good punch from Page. He needs to be cleared. The first clearance was missed. Really good block in there, though. And that is it. We go to penalties here in the third round of the Velocity Cup.
Yeah.
We were winning the game 1-0 in the 94th minute. But it is penalties. But if we win, we won't mind if we win. Let's just win.
I just hate penalties, man. I honestly just hate penalties so much.
We're going to close the vote for the UFL Player of the Match because the game has now finished. I'm not going to let penalties impact it. So the winner, in 4th place, Eli Benoit. In 3rd place, I think, was Max Cornhill. No, it was Anthony Page with 24%. Max Cornhill was 2nd with 26%. Tom Anderson wins the vote for UFL Player of the Match with 34% of the vote. Well done to Tom Anderson, tonight's UFL Player of the Match. Did I mention UFL?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Great game, coming out soon.
I can tell you now, Eddie is pissed. He had the 1-0 graphic ready to go.
Now he's got to do the penalty tweets as well. They are hard work, by the way. Penalty tweets are tough.
You can't even hear us talking about him right now. He's too locked in.
Eddie's locked in the zone right now, getting ready for penalty tweets. Let's take a look at Eddie. Can we do that quickly while they're figuring out who's going to take penalties? Have a little look over there. There's Eddie, look, punching away on his phone. He's thinking, how am I going to handle these penalty tweets? You've got Greg Halford down there. You've got some of the other boys. I think Haysom and Francis have done a runner. Greg Halford wearing the hashtag tracksuit bottoms tonight, and he's a big fan of them. He tells me they're a great fit. Isn't that right, Greg? You're a fan of the tracksuit bottoms? He loves the tracksuit bottoms. If they're good enough for Greg, they're good enough for you. Hashtag UnitedStore.com. Get yourself a pair of the best tracksuit bottoms in the business. Not my words, the words of Premier League, ex-Premier League player Greg Halford. Huh? He needs a hoodie to go with it. Listen, I just quoted him as saying something that he never actually said, so I'm going to get him a hoodie. But he did say they're comfortable, and he likes them. Anyway, if you're choosing penalties, Stampy, who would you choose? You've got 5 names of the players that ended the game there.
Oh, do you know what? Yoni.
You're going to go Yoni, okay.
Yeah.
Who else are you going to go?
Max, the experience.
Max Cornhill, okay.
Pedro,
yeah, he's taken penalties for us. He's scored and missed penalties for us, but yeah. Will you give PK another one? He scored one in a friendly, missed one in the last shootout.
Yeah, I feel like he'd want
Give him a chance for redemption.
He'd want to put it right.
PK does stand for penalty kick.
It does.
So
PK.
Not people don't know that. His actual full name is penalty kick. Humble.
Because he takes the penalty kicks humbly.
He doesn't, does he? Starts off his back there. Who's the 5th one? Quickly, who's the 5th one?
I would have said Ben Brooks.
He's off. Waldridge? I reckon
Waldridge or Pedro.
You said Pedro already.
I said Pedro. Okay, yeah.
Ollie Miles is on the pitch, don't forget.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ollie Miles.
Guys, on Toby's, don't forget Toby. Right, let us know in the chat, who would your 5 be? Who would your 5 be? You can see the players that are still on there in the middle. You've got Pedro, you've got PK, you've got Benoit, you've got Max Cornhill, Billy Willis, Matt Waldridge, Ollie Miles, Toby Romalaran and Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson, who just got man of the match tonight, or player of the match by UFL. He famously missed the penalty in the Braintree game, in the FA Cup game, of course. But him and Toby are the leading active top goal scorers at hashtag right now. Right, it looks like they're going to take one first. I wonder if that means they won the toss, because statistically the teams who go first do tend to win more shootouts. That is a fact. It's not a massive favouring. I think it's like 60-40. But you do tend to win if you go first.
Why do I feel nervous? I need to fart.
Do it, mate.
Oh.
Just keep the mic away from the
James is looking at
anus.
Me like, please don't.
Right, it's going to be the man who I think was probably their best player tonight, Ashman, taking the penalty for Haringey Borough. Remember, Haringey Borough in the league above, guys. This is already a decent achievement with 8 changes from our starting lineup on Saturday to take these guys to penalties. However, we want to win, and we need Pagey to make some saves. He's done it many times for us. Saved quite a few penalties. He saved them in the FA Cup. Will he save one now? No. Ashman starts off and takes the lead for Haringey Borough here on the penalty shootout. Have we got a penalty? Have we got a penalty graphic at all? No, we do. Lovely. That's lovely work from James. Shout out to James there. PK Humble up next. He has missed a penalty in the last shootout. He's the only person that missed one. He'll be wanting to get rid of that. The 2 penalties he's taken for the tags, the other one being in a friendly, he actually took in front of Adebayo Akinfenwa. It was the game Akinfenwa played. He did do this not facing the ball tactic.
I'm just looking at him now. What's he going to do?
Do you think he'll do it again?
I think he will, you know. I think he will.
Okay, it's PK out first. Just get it in the back of the net, PK. I don't care if you don't look at the ball. I don't care if you do roly-poly. As long as it ends in the back of the net.
He's going to do it.
He's not looking at the ball. This is his style, clearly. PK turns. Does he score? He does!
Good
Come on,
dude.
PK! PK stands for penalty kick.
Where's he going now? Why is he following the keeper?
He's following the keeper. Might get himself a yellow here. I don't mind it, though. What's he saying? He's probably saying... What do you think he'd be saying right now? You know him quite well.
I could have taken that again and you still wouldn't have saved it.
Probably not a bad shout, actually. I think he just tried to mess up the penalty spot on a 4G pitch.
he just went to try and shake the other guy's hand just then. I love PK, man.
Come on, boys. Let's hope PK's mind games have worked here. Pagey, listen, Pagey's got a penalty kick save in him, 100%.
If he misses this is a PK assist.
I don't think he's going to score. I don't like the approach he's made. I told you! I told you!
PK assist!
PK assist! Pagey, big save, by the way. Let's talk about Anthony Page, one of the
PK
nominees
assist.
for tonight's UFL Player of the Match. Saves it onto the post. Fantastic work from Anthony Page.
Wow.
He loves saving penalties, this guy.
Oh my gosh. Aye. PK is actually so funny.
But I also didn't like the run-up, though. I didn't like Seb, who's probably in the chat right now. Seb is very good at predicting from run-ups for the people who are going to score.
That's actually very true.
Maybe it runs in the family.
During that game, yeah.
Matty Waldridge, come on. I back Matty. I think he's going to hit it hard. I think he's going to hit it very hard. Matty Waldridge to give us the lead.
Oh.
He hit it hard, but it wasn't in the back of the net.
No, I think he went for power over direction.
Hey.
And pretty easy save there for the keeper if he guesses the right way, which he did.
Back to level again in the shootout, and it's another one of their very active attackers in today's game. It is Cheney Fage Bergen. That's a double-barreled surname, Fage Bergen. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Cheney being his first name, but I bet you can't guess how it's spelled. Cheney spelled Chaynie. Cheney Fage Bergen for Haringey Borough scores. Sends the keeper the wrong way. We've got to score again to be level. It's going to be Ollie Miles. He strikes the ball well, Ollie Miles. That's one thing we can definitely say. In the small time he's spent at the club so far, he hits it with real intent. So Ollie Miles, stick this one in the back of the net, my son.
I hate how nervous I always feel for pens.
You'd rather be commentating than taking them. It's the one time in football you'd rather not be playing, I think.
It's true. It's true.
Ollie Miles. I think he scores this, boys. I think he scores it. Oliver. Miles! Oh, what? Oliver! Okay, we're behind for the first time really in the pens. 3 penalties taken each. It is 2-1 to Haringey Borough. Difficult. My penalty prediction days are over. Come on, we can't lose 2 penalty shootouts. This game was a bit closer than the FA Trophy game for sure against Bedfont, but this one we're winning in the 94th minute. That's got to count for something. Jeff? Okay, left-footed penalty taker coming up now. Number 17, who started the game actually, Matthew Young.
He's going to wrap it right.
Oh, it's the exact opposite of their last penalty because it's a left footer, but Page has gone the same side. Well, we have to score. We have to score, and it's Pedro Carvalho who did miss his last penalty for the Tags, but has scored one as well. But he missed one against Brentwood Town, but he scored one against, I think it was against Barton Rovers in the FA Cup.
Yeah, FA Cup.
Come on, Pedro. Got to score.
Dear.
Got to score. And even then, we've still got to make sure they miss the next one. But let's just get this one done first. Come on, Pedro. The man from Portugal. Use your inner Ronaldo. What a save that is, to be fair. You've got to say it's a great save.
Jesus.
And 94 minutes into this game, we were going through and Haringey were going out. But a last-minute injury time equaliser, followed by a penalty shootout win, means we do not progress. We lose the penalty shootout 3-1 after drawing the game 1-1. Tom Anderson was the UFL player of the match. It was a defensive performance which was actually very, very good for 94 minutes. Let's not forget, against the team in the league above. But it doesn't make it hurt any less, Stampy, does it?
No, it's a bit of a shame, really, because I know the boys really would have wanted to put it right from the game just 2 days ago on Saturday. But I guess now we're going to have to wait till the weekend, and hopefully then we see another beast come out from everyone, and we do a job.
Massive game on Saturday. Okay, we're playing Lowestoft Town, who are top of the league. They've won every single game apart from one, which they drew. Okay, they played Grays, who are another team going well this year on Saturday. They were 1-0 down, they ended up winning 3-1. They're a very good side. They're as good a side as we're going to play in the league this year. We play them here at home this Saturday at 3 p.m. It won't be live streamed. We're not allowed to. So if you can get down for it, if you're going to come to any hashtag game this season, that is going to not be an easy one, but it's going to be a big one. It's going to have a big impact on hopefully Lowestoft season as well as ours. If we get the win, it will be huge. We need to bounce back after the last few games, but we're out of that cup. We're out of that Velocity Cup. We went around further than we did last year, which is progress, of course, but realistically, we should be thinking we should be in the next round, considering we were 1-0 up in 94 minutes.
100%.
Interesting fact, last game went to penalty shootout. PK was the only player on the pitch that, well, certainly for us, well, the only player on the pitch that missed a penalty tonight. For us, he was the only player that scored one.
Yeah.
3 misses.
Ugh.
But it is a 3-1 defeat. I hope you enjoyed this free-for-all open stream to everyone to watch it. Obviously, we've had it in members-only chat for a large section of it. Shout out to all our members, new ones, old ones, renewed ones. Viceroy Icarus, thank you for the £5 super chat. He said, unfortunate result, fellas. Late goal killed it. Chins up, though. Boys didn't play poorly, and I completely agree with what Viceroy Icarus has said there. If you do want to become a member, the perks include member-only streams, such as reserve home games. Every single reserve home game is streamed here, usually on a Friday night for members only. Women's streams, you do every single women's home game. We also stream them. We also try and stream other games where possible. We stream our men's home games, 3 p.m. Saturday kickoffs, as live at 5 p.m. We put the whole 90 minutes live. It has to be a couple hours later because that's the FA rules for Saturday kickoffs. But you still get them 2 days before the YouTube audience get their highlights. And we also try and stream games like this, midweek games on Monday nights as well, which we have a few of throughout the season. We also do member-only posts, community posts, updating you everything that's going on at the club. We sometimes do member-only interviews. There's member-only badges, of course. When you have a membership and you comment, whatever you comment on, even if it's a hashtag video, your member badge is shown, which is quite cool. And you can also use the member-only emotes as well. We've got some lovely emotes. So that's just some of the perks that members get here at Hashtag United. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for your support. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Become a member for even more than subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Until then, up the tags. Bye-bye.